So
Sorry, guys. It's been a crazy couple of weeks for me. I apologize.
no doubt. No
Hey, we're
doubt.
happy you're back.
All right, I'm good to go.
Okay. All right, meta question. Why is your character's lowest stat their lowest? Your in-character reason, not because there's no reason for my wizard to have a 16 strength. Okay, so that's the question today. So while you're ruminating on that, does anybody for a point of DM inspiration or a Faxpiration die want to sum up what happened last time? Anybody? Oh, I see a die being rolled. All right, Wayne, going once, going twice. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right, so go once, go twice. Oh, man. All right, man. Okay, I think you got it, Wayne. All right, give me the recap.
So, previously on Curse of Strahd Nightfall, we successfully defeated all the zombies. We had to wrestle Jason to the ground and subdue him since he was going into his frenzy again. And then we had to deal with the after effects of some of the party being bitten, as well as some of the hunters being afflicted as well. So we all fell back to the Burgomaster estate. This allowed us to lick our wounds and parlay with Ludmilla and Vasily von Holtz, as they had returned with supplies that the town desperately needed after having been ravaged by the zombie plague. And it's not just the usual things that where drinking tainted water. It was a case of the gargoyles were letting the penned up zombies out. And so, kind of forcing our hand, Ludmilla said she would give us some very valuable potions up front if we would go and take care of that problem. So, deciding that now's as good a time as any, especially with Taylor having been able to scout ahead, get a sense of where the gargoyles had set up shop. We were able to get a small group together, leaving Robin and Arinia behind. We were able to go and sort of stake out across the way an abandoned house, waiting for the gargoyles to show themselves as the procession started out. And we spied them, they spied us, and a fight ensued. We broke their cover with a couple of opening shots, and then the crow reptile thing gargoyle got dropped in our midst and took the brunt of the fighting, and we all were able to work together and kill the creature fairly quickly, but not before Eastmark was turned to stone. And not wanting the gargoyle to get away, and seeing that those early stages of the frenzy gripping Jason, Taylor and I suggested perhaps feeding him a potion of flight to go and deal with the creature, bring it back down, make it easier to manage. Unfortunately, Jason also was turned to stone. But again, with some luck and well-placed shots and a well-placed fireball, we were able to kill the final gargoyle. So the procession is slowly coming to a close, and Jason is floating 200 some odd feet up in the air. Got about an hour to fix this.
All right. Good recap. You want inspiration or a faxpiration?
I will take DM inspiration.
Okay. Is anyone interested in answering the faxpiration question, which is, why is your character's lowest stat? Their lowest stat, the in-character reason. All right, we got a 13 from Taylor going once, going twice. We got a 5 from Wayne, 13 from Taylor going once, going twice. Oh, okay. Jason's coming in with a 16, going once,
Might as well.
going twice. Oh, all right. Do you want to roll on this, Lauren, or get the full spread?
No, we'll let it go.
Oh, okay. Jason, technically you're still alive because 5e petrification. So I guess Jason can answer the question and give the die to his champion.
Oh man, I was actually thinking of answering this as Rio.
Oh, if you prefer to answer it as Leo, that's fine too.
Yeah, let's do that off since I
Okay.
haven't thought about Jason's. Leo has no formal schooling, as you might imagine, from a family of restaurant owners. Never saw the need for a higher education, and has barely stumbled his way through his high school years many years ago, and has never seemed the need to go waste money giving it to the big guys. Perfectly content how he is.
Okay, fair enough. You may ask the same question of any NPC you've met previously in the campaign, which could be a secret way to find out their lowest stat. But, that'd be meta game knowledge, so it's a difficult burden to carry. Do you have anyone in particular?
Richard.
Richard. All right, let me look at Richard's character sheet. I don't actually know off the top of my head. Richard's lowest stat is his strength. And I don't have a very good in-character reason for this other than he is old. That's pretty much it. Like it wasn't great to begin with. He's like kind of a big brain guy. And then you get old. He's from an earlier edition of D&D when if you got old, your physical stats went down and your mental stats went up. Which we pretty sure know is not true. All your stats go down when you get old. But yeah, so that's the situation there. It is his strength because he is old nerd. He's an old nerd. All right. So, with all that settled and out of the way, we must figure out how to get this boy out of the sky. I feel that we could do it here on this dashboard that is well lit because Leo Johnson stepping off the bench for the first time to carry on for for Jason. Leo is a marshal, and as a marshal at level 5, he attracts what I have to say is one of the coolest and shittiest things I've ever seen. So the marshal basically has their own B team feature. They get a follower, which is different than anything else in Dungeons and Dragons. And this is going to sound familiar to you B team people. It's an NPC that's always with you, but never in danger in combat, but provides some benefit by being with you. So Martin Lepre is going to be joining the party as the follower of Leo. He is a torchbearer. That means he provides 20 feet of bright light and 40 feet of dim light. That is a special ability. Now, I laugh, but an invincible floating torch? That's pretty good. That's honestly in a game where barely anyone, has dark vision, that's pretty damn good. So everything is beautifully lit thanks to Martin Lepre, torchbearer, follower of Leo Johnson, champion of the stoned Jason, possibly the new character for Darby if you can't successfully get Jason to the ground before the duration of the spell wears off. So, Robin, you were left at home, bedridden, dealing with a zombie virus. But if you would like to metagame backseat drive ideas to get him down, totally fine with me. All right, so take it
Yeah.
away, guys.
Yeah, you can be Martin for 5 minutes.
All right.
Ooh, let me shine a little more light over here.
What the hell, guys? Building comes down and God.
Martin's lowest stat to answer the factspiration question is wisdom, because only a person with a 7 wisdom would think that following you guys around is a good idea.
Especially with the light.
Yeah.
He doesn't know
Yeah.
about his plot armor.
It's like a reverse stat requirement. Like you can't have a wisdom 10 or higher to be a torchbearer. Like it's just not. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So take it away. I'm here to answer whatever questions you have about your situation.
So his hide on his mini, that's his actual hide up there.
Yep. He's 215 feet in the air. And it is magical flight, so he's just sort of like suspended there. Like there's a cool like semi-drift there, like the effect they had on that one BioShock game that took place in the air, even though the science behind it would have made it impossible for the islands to float or buoy because they were locked in space at like a quantum molecular level. Anyways, he's up there, it looks cool, he's floating in the sky. But he's not going to float away or get blown away by a breeze because it's not the same as levitate. So what's the play? And this man's a statue too over here. So we used to have a cool petrification effect. I don't know what happened to it.
Can't you change just like the filter like black and white?
Yeah, but just not as cool.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess I
Christ,
can
what-
black and white on. Yeah.
What the heck happened?
Leo went crazy, and then he.
No. I haven't gone crazy.
Or I mean, Jason went crazy, and then we gave him a potion to fly, and then he flew, and then he got turned to stone.
Yes, and now he's not coming back down. Wait, Wayne,
yeah.
you got a handy grappling hook or something?
I don't have a grappling hook, but
What's that?
It's like a
maybe we could fashion something.
a hook. Use it to scale castles and stuff.
You
I
know,
mean, we don't necessarily want to hook on to Jason. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense if we had enough rope to just arc something over top of him? That way we could kind of pull down.
how would you get rope that high? You know who could help?
I mean, Anne can
Muriel.
probably throw pretty hard.
Ooh,
I don't
Miro
know if
could
she can throw
help.
that high.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Muriel, the raven woman that you guys have talked about, but is nowhere to be seen.
Well, they didn't
Vic-
want. She didn't want to come to Castle Ravenloft, and I don't blame her.
Victor starts to suggest something, but then stops because he knows that Mage Hand disappears when it goes more than 30 feet away from the caster. So. But he does stare up at the floating statue, amazed and vexed by the situation, while the river of undead continues to flow past you.
Wait, Anne caught Eastmark. Couldn't she catch Jason?
I mean, that's true. You just wait here until he falls.
No, I don't like that idea. That's a last ditch option, honestly.
I think I
we
can
should try
catch
to make
him.
a reasonable effort to get him down in a less risky manner.
don't know how you do that unless you
I seen
know
those
someone that could fly.
Well,
I seen those things with like firefighters. They like bring out like a mattress or thing like that, and they set it up.
Oh, like a net. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I've seen that.
I mean, he's above these houses. Maybe we could tie something off on the roofs.
Hey, Leo, how what's Jason's fighting weight? You know, how heavy is he?
I got it here somewhere. It's like a solid 170, 175.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, he weighs more
And
now.
been
He's
turned to
stone.
So he's probably a lot heavier than that now.
We'll maybe get enough blankets to make it look like a phone book. Put a bunch of them on top of each other. Have you ever tried
Phone
ripping a phone book in half? You know what a phone book is, right?
No,
I think the rest of us know what a phone book is, but I mean, everyone else from it, yeah.
I don't think this town has enough books, period.
Yeah. Victor,
Well, no.
you're a wizard. Do you have like a owl or something that you can call on?
What you think every wizard has an owl now?
So the default, if you're ever curious, how do you determine how much someone weighs when they're stone? All of the science nerds weighed in, and they all agree ×3 is the fastest math for how heavy something is when it turns to stone. So whatever Jason's weight was, he weighs 3 times that now as stone.
He now weighs over 500 pounds.
Mm.
And the max carry capacity is 1,080. So
Yeah, so you could definitely catch him.
I could probably catch him, maybe.
While you guys are discussing this, Parple is stacking crates and barrels. He already has 3 of them stacked.
so if like anyone like, let's say we somehow got a rope around him or something and we pulled him down, would he like come down slowly or would he come down like fast?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Now you can force move a flying creature, so I would assume as a statue, or sorry, as a petrified creature, he would fail any contested checks. So it wouldn't be hard to force move him. You do have to just interact with him to get him down.
Considering the extent of most of our understanding of wizards is Harry Potter, you're really gonna give me a hard time about asking if Victor has access to magical creatures.
I mean,
Yeah, I am.
Wait, can we call Mariel? She could help.
Ah, yes. Let me get my handy dandy bell out. Now summon my little raven.
So,
And it's gonna go turn and go inside the house and look for like bed sheets and stuff like that.
okay, yeah. I mean, everything in there is pretty busted and mildewed and moldy, but you guys could probably ask around and find like a tarp or something, like a canvas tarp. But I don't know, no matter how strong you are, if the tarp would be strong enough to catch a over 500-pound statue falling 200 feet.
I mean, if it's if it's strong enough to at least break the fall a little bit, and then if it breaks through, catch under him.
Have
Okay.
you ever seen someone drop a bowling ball from a building onto a trampoline?
No,
She flies.
I don't do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen that. I've seen that before.
I'm saying out of character, obviously Taylor.
Yeah.
But like, that shit fucking flies. Like,
That's a trampoline.
physics, terminal velocity. I don't know.
That's a trampoline. It's meant
Yeah.
for springing back. You gotta get something not stretchy.
But if it's not stretchy enough, he could break when he hits it. It has to have give to it.
Yeah.
All All right, Purple now has 5 barrel/crates stacked on each other.
Just like one on top of the other, or is he like making a pyramid?
Yeah, it's defying all physics. It's incredible.
And maybe you could like throw me and I'll grab him and I'll just ride him down. Would that
He's-
work?
He's pretty far high up. Maybe I could throw you that high. Right.
The highest you could ever possibly.
I know,
with
I
a
know. I
DC
can't.
30 plus, yeah, 30
I
plus
can't.
would be 120 feet.
I
That'd be
know.
the highest I would ever possibly allow.
I don't actually want to fly, so it's just Taylor's 6 intelligence trying to help.
All right. When he climbed up and he tried to get that 9th barrel on there, the whole thing collapsed.
I feel like Purple will enjoy
What are you doing?
Minecraft.
He looks around stunned, dazed that his idea didn't work, and begins stacking them again. The ones that aren't
Okay.
broken.
Okay, so let's go back to the throw a rope idea. And could you throw a rope 225 feet in the air?
I mean, and
I could try.
see her arms.
Whatever's happening, Walter's going over by Parpool and helping to like shed light on the barrels so we can build better.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Ooh, maybe the gargoyles has something. Taylor's gonna run off and go
Oh.
into their nest and search their nest.
Okay.
Hold on,
Watch
Taylor.
out.
Don't run through the run through the ghost. That's a bad idea.
Mm.
Oh wait,
You
are
are-
the ghosts
you are-
still
yeah,
gone?
they're on. Yeah, it'd be about 15 more minutes till the ghosts are gone.
And throw me over the ghosts.
Okay.
Also not a great idea, but okay.
All right, give me an athletics from Ann and acrobatics from you. See if you avoid any damage.
Athletics.
I also have a slow fall now as a monk to reduce fall damage.
Oh, very
28.
nice. 28. That's a beautiful throw. That's an all right athletics and your slow fall. Yep. So you land on the other side, and begin scampering up to check their nest. So in the little attic area, they have collected some objects of perceived value. I will post them into the chat for this game. So we'll put Garg stash because I don't know how to spell gargoyle. There we go. So there are 812 electrum pieces and 347 copper pieces. There is also a few objects of art. So I will post them in.
Oh no, art is the eye of the beholder. It's art gargoyles would approve of.
What is an ewer? Is that a pitcher, right? That's
Yeah.
An ewer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there is a silver ewer worth 25 gold, a pair of bone dice worth 25 gold. There is a fancy black and gold vest worth 25 gold. And there is a copper chalice with silver filigree worth 25 gold. Oops. Why did that not copy? Alright, there we go. And then finally, there is a recipe. I have to roll for what the recipe is. Hold on. But it does not look like anything that would be useful for getting a man out of the sky, though.
Yeah, in about 15 minutes after the ghosts go away, I don't want to. You guys still have that time to decide, but you see Taylor come across the street with a dapper vest and a pimp cup. It looks like she robbed Snoop Dogg, and she has
Nice.
several pieces of art.
Perfection. Mm,
Like, do we even have enough rope?
Oh,
If Anne was going to chuck something up there, like,
We used a lot of that rope climbing down Yester Hill.
Yeah, but even so, I mean, what do we have? Let's think. Let's assess. I've got 57 feet of rope.
I think Purple has 100 feet.
and Taylor gave her rope to Purple, so half of that rope is Taylor's rope.
Oh, that's cool. You guys found a recipe for a charm of motion. This would allow a person with magical abilities and an arcane focus to make you a charm that, as a bonus action, you can expend it to increase your speed by 10 feet for 1 minute. That's kind of cool. Little consumable action. Alright, so I'll post that in.
rifle, dagger. I got a little bit of rope. Yeah. Leo's got one strand of 50.
Were you also getting loot from the gargoyles themselves? Or, because I know we ended with him in the air, and you didn't really have time to...
I mean,
Yeah, we would have picked it all
we
up.
might as well check the bodies. Yeah.
Okay, then let me grab that for you too, while you guys are thinking about all this other stuff. So,
Because at this
I'll
point,
go
we're just trying to take stock of all of our resources to see what we have. I mean, but at this point, with all our combined rope, we have 207 feet worth of rope.
I'll
Okay.
go ahead and move the stash loot into Purple.
I put
but
the
I'm
money
gonna
in
keep
already.
Okay. I'll just move the other stuff, but I was gonna keep the bone dice and
you
pimp
did
cup.
you did get the lance, right, off the guy?
We didn't pick up anything yet.
Okay.
We know it was vicious.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it was a vicious lance.
Well, metal, we know.
Vicious lance. Okay. And then their actual drops. There we go.
Taylor, I have to say that's a mighty fine vest.
You want it? It looked good on
Actually,
you.
Kind of, yeah.
You take it.
It's kind of Doc Holliday, honestly.
Taylor takes it off and she kind of like fits it on you like a clothier, and like brushes off the shoulders and gives you a approving nod.
Okay. Can I get someone to roll a D2 twice? Oh wow. Okay. So that's good. All right. So 4 chunks of earth essence. As an action, this essence can be rubbed on a weapon where it will solidify for 1 minute. The weapon is magical and deals an additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage. And the weapon deals double damage to objects and structures. And then if I could get 4d6.
Oh, that was I threw out D4s. Don't look at me.
Okay. All right.
Sorry for
So
the shitty roll.
that's all right. So that is 14 magic pebbles. These pebbles can be used as sling ammunition, and they count as +1 sling ammunition, which is good because magic.
Maybe you could turn them into bullets.
Maybe.
Sling bullet +1. Whose character sheet should I be throwing this shit on?
Purple's porting services.
I see. Alright, sling bullet +1. 14 of them. Here we go. Yeah, I would say that these could definitely be fashioned into old-timey, like flintlock gun bullets. They would not be, you could not fashion them into modern-day bullets. But they would be, you could essentially use them as the pellets in the paper pack that you would use for the ammo. So they could be turned into flintlock ammo. All right. I'm checking my.
And that's the sort of ammunition that that's the level of firearms in Barovia, right? Flintlock pistols, more or less.
Yes, that's what they use in Barovia. Yep, that's what all the rage in Krezk. All right, so.
Yeah,
Grab.
question about
Yep.
the Earth Essence. Could we, like, you know how, like, poisons, you can, like, poison a weapon or, like, X amount of ammunition? Could you also do that for the Earth Essence?
Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, you could probably do that. Either way, it would only last for a minute, so you'd have to burn through all the ammo in a minute. So yeah, it would work. Any
I mean,
ammo
that's
that
doable.
That's huge. That's huge
Yeah.
for making
Yeah.
our firearms magical. It's nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'm grabbing this. I'm an icon for this one because this is the first time any of the groups have found this. So I didn't go through and build hundreds of drops ahead of time because I didn't know what monsters you would be facing. So
Yeah, and this was a random encounter too. So
yeah. All right. It sounds like what it sounds like to me is you guys are just gonna wait.
well, we were gonna,
Well,
if we
we've
had
got-
enough rope, we were gonna
We
try and
don't have
throw it
quite
over.
enough rope, but you said there was maybe a canvas tarp or maybe some, linen or bed sheets or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all of those things exist.
Okay, so
So you're thinking your fireman idea?
well, no, not the fireman idea. It's just we're a little short on the length, and if we could get like I don't know, like a weighted blanket sort of situation where it could just sort of glom on to Jason. Maybe we could pull him down that way.
How do we get it up to Jason?
I mean, could you throw something like that, Anne?
Like I said, I could try, but he's pretty high up.
He is, but you're pretty freaking big and pretty strong. I don't know. Maybe worth a shot. I mean, another option is if we can, extend, the length of the rope we're tying together with some sheets and what have you on down on this end. Maybe attach, time off to, a throwing implement, a javelin or a lance or something. Just try and get it over top of Jason. I don't know.
Or, you can use a rock.
Or a rock. It's just whatever.
You could use one of my darts.
How big are your darts? Like, I mean, we have darts where we come from, and they're like 2 inches.
Oh, these are
Yeah,
like lawn darts, man.
Yeah,
You're-
they're like
forbidden
this
darts.
big, and she holds out her hand.
in 5e, they're also interchangeable with ninja stars. So
Okay.
yeah. Or what are those ninja ones? Kunai, the
Kunai,
throwing. Yeah. All right. At this point, I'm gonna say over 15 minutes, 20 minutes have passed here. The ghost parade has moved on. He's still just floating there. The rain's coming down.
Let's
So,
go get those bed sheets then, if that's what we want to do.
Or I don't know how effective this would be. Van can't throw it. I could try and mark an arrow over top of Jason.
I'm
My
gonna.
concern is I accidentally hit him.
I mean, he's a statue. I don't know.
don't
I don't know.
think he'd kill it.
I mean, I think your arrow would do less damage than throwing a javelin up there.
Oh, I guess you would, because you would take you only have damage resistance as a statue, so they could actually kill you with this. Because yeah.
He's still in his frenzy mode though.
Well, it's been 20 minutes. I don't know how much more time he has on his frenzy, but
I had 40 minutes.
And we might not
40
necessarily
minutes.
know
Okay.
mechanics
Yeah,
about
40
it.
minutes,
Yeah.
fill it with arrows.
Yeah,
You're
I
also-
maxed all that.
Yeah.
Also, you're past your max. You're past your death.
Okay.
Like you are gonna go down once it ends, right?
Okay. Wait. So
Right.
what if? All right. So we've got
Petrification is basically going to be keeping him alive, I think. No. You
Mhm.
said that you were like
Yeah,
one
I'm-
hit point away
yeah,
from
I'm
dying,
at
right?
1 Yeah, I'm at 1 HP.
He's gonna be death
So
saves
if
though,
you take
right?
any damage, when the
Wait,
petrification ends, you'll die.
I thought you still had like
Yeah, I'd be rolling death saves.
an 8 damage threshold or something, right? Till your thing.
No, he said he almost died because he said
Oh, well,
his
yeah,
punching
oh,
bag
Yeah, but
saved
there's
him by 1,
there's
right?
a little bit. There's a little bit left over still. I know he's close to dying, but
When it
here's
ends,
my
Hold
idea.
on, let me double check. What
Here's
is
Yeah.
my idea. We tie a rope to an arrow, as much rope as we got.
Okay.
We shoot the arrow into Jason's butt, and then we got this hanging rope. And then Anne throws Taylor, and Taylor grabs onto the rope and pulls him down.
Never mind the fact that I've just killed Jason with arrow in the butt damage.
It's good roleplay though. It's good roleplay. So, Victor has left to go get the sheets. When he returns, he has Benadora with him, who has followed him, and Vasily von Holtz, who is with Mina and following Victor.
Ah, great. The other pretty boy's here.
So, when you say that, Leo, he kind of gives you a bro nod, like, he looks up at the sky, and he looks down at the shattered remains of the gargoyle. He looks over at stoned Eastmark, and he lets out a heavy sigh. He says, so Victor tells me the plan is to make a sort of net or a trampoline to catch him.
That's one thought.
Yeah. Unless you can fly. I don't think you can, but
I cannot, but I was under the impression that Ludmilla had provided you with some useful items.
That's how Jason got up there.
Ah.
Yeah, we don't have any more of the flying.
I see.
But the gargoyles are dead.
Well, that's good. That's very good. But the Burgomaster is a statue.
We may have someone we can take him to fix him.
Ah, the abbot.
When Wayne says that, Taylor stomps on his foot.
Oh, okay.
yeah. And it seems like freaking leadership around here gets changed all over the time.
No,
Well,
it's.
we're hoping we can find someone to fix him. That's the hope. Never mind.
I see. I sense that my presence is frustrating you. Here, Victor. He sets down the tarps and the sheets and everything, and he says, "I'll leave this to all of you." And he kind of heads back, towards the manor house. Mina stays behind and stares in awe at the tiny speck that is Jason, 215 feet in the air.
Leo's just kind of running his hands through his fingers. Through his hair. Shit.
So you're now at about 30-minute mark.
Wait,
Hand over
what
the
about
tarp.
what about this lady that you guys we ran into at the at Valakai? She's a vampire, I hear. Vampires can turn into shit, right? So you just go up there and get them.
You don't want to be in debt to her.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's an option.
What do you mean it's not an option? It's either that or I watch my best man fall.
And could catch him.
I'm fairly certain anything can catch him.
Yeah,
It's just
with
that's probably the
which
last
eyes?
thing you want
Those
to-
eyes or those? He points at both of her heads.
She caught Eastmark.
The other head turns towards you. Leo says, "We could just watch him fall."
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to
We
do
don't
that.
want to do that at all.
All right. Is anyone proficient in weaving tools or survival?
Dunbar yips.
Dumpar, you don't have thumbs. I'm so sorry.
He
I
gives
need-
you a very sad look.
Why
Like,
couldn't
why
we
would
have
you
found
rub
a
that in,
recipe
man?
for a thumb potion?
Leo's got half proficiency.
Okay. Leo, give me a survival intelligence to see if you could figure out how to turn these canvases and sheets into a functional rescue trampoline or safety net.
Hold on, that didn't do that right. There you go.
Okay.
That was right. The second one.
Okay. So you're pretty confident this will work. And you feel like you could tell everybody how to do it. And if everybody works together, it will definitely look like a rescue trampoline made out of spare bed sheets and a canvas tarp.
Are we just sewing it together, or
No, we're tying it up. Good solid knots.
All right. So
I mean, you got a sewing kit? I don't got a sewing kit.
with your instructions, I need someone to give me a sleight of hand.
I'll help you, Leo.
The sleight of hand will either have a benefit or a penalty or be straight based on what Leo's instructions were. Okay. So this is going to set how well everything is going to work when he falls into this. Is the goal then to have it high enough off the ground that if it didn't work, Anne could grab him as he tears through it?
Mm-hmm.
that would
Okay.
probably be a good thing to do because
Yep.
we definitely need a plan B.
Okay.
I do tie these
This
to
is
like
gonna-
the tops of the roofs or
This is
something.
easily gonna burn up the last 30 minutes of the hour. And you guys are gonna be hustling to get this shit built. It is going to be using just random, debris from the buildings. You're gonna get all your rope involved. It's a whole production, but they do manage to get it built, and you could crouch beneath it. You get the feeling that if it punches through, that might slow it down, but you're gonna have the disadvantage of not being able to see exactly where it's coming. You might feel more comfortable just trying to catch it without this thing, but if you wanted to be the backup for it, you could be the backup for it.
All right. Well, I guess let me check something. Do I still have a rage left? Oh no, I'm out of rages. Okay, never mind then. Okay, The
Gotta
challenge.
decide quick, because the
Okay.
time it took to build this, yeah.
1 second, let me roll a charisma saving throw real quick. Alright, I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna go under it.
All right, you are gonna go underneath it? Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So, Jason, you are falling from the air. You a big boy. You weigh quite a bit now, and you're just careening towards the ground as the flight ends. You can't move. You're petrified. The world tumbles past you. And your sightless eyes take in nothing, but you can kind of sort of feel as if you have like a sleep paralysis demon. This feeling of being spun through the air end over end as you start descending towards this emergency thing that was built. Leo 100% made the whole thing up. It is the most passable it could be without not working at all. Taylor, you did tie some pretty damn good knots. But as he is punching through, they would not be quite enough to stop him from punching through. Which would mean that he is going to hit it, and then it will slow his fall, but then you hear tear, and he begins to tear through the canvas. So, Anne, athletics check to catch him.
Alright.
I would
As
say
he's
use your
staring-
last fanspiration.
Alright, yeah. Just want to use the last fans. We just got it today. So
Okay.
use the fanspiration for
It was
this.
for Darby. It was literally
Yeah.
for
No,
Jason.
there was a secret one that came in during prep, but we're not allowed to
Oh,
say
okay.
who it's from because it's very controversial.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we have 2?
No, we
Yeah,
have one.
so-
Oh wait, we have 2?
You well, no, because
I
Darby
add-
has one.
So the one I added today was the one that
Uh-huh.
you sent me.
Yeah. Darby specifically got one for Jason. So on Jason's character sheet, I'm gonna add an inspiration.
Okay.
That's just there, our fan inspiration. That's just there for him.
Okay. Alright, I'm
So if
using
he
the
ever comes back to us, it'll be waiting for him.
Alright, I'll use the
Alright.
fanspiration and roll this athletics check straight.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh. Oof.
The
Okay.
dice tell their own story.
All
right.
right. So he hits the trampoline. It starts to bow. The sheets and ropes that were tied off expertly hold, but the whole apparatus does not, as he just tears and punches through the center. And it all happens so fast. You go to dive for him, and he just hits the ground, and there's just a crunch, and he's many pieces now.
Anne's other head is just laughing hysterically.
Fair.
Taylor is sobbing horribly.
No. Hey, what the hell you laughing about? This is no effing matter.
I tried.
Parple has rushed underneath the tarp to you, Anne. But he is picking up the pieces of Jason. Just slow and methodically picking them up and putting them into a barrel. And he looks at you, Anne, and he says, it's okay. The abbot, he can cure anything. He put Jason back together.
Walter is running around with his torches, making sure all the pieces can be seen to get picked up, and he'll kick a couple over towards to Purple to also pick up.
Fair.
Walter,
Lord, you're
please do
saint.
not
Well,
kick.
his name's Martin, but I like that you're getting his name wrong already because he is a torchbearer. So
Martin, please do not kick those pieces. Please pick them up.
What do you mean put them back together? This is not Humpty Dumpty.
all right, Darby, do you want the honors of how many pieces you broke into?
Sure. I'll roll
All
a
right,
D20.
it's a D20 plus 1.
Hey, that could be 2.
Yeah, it could just be 2 pieces. Oof. Oof. Okay. Can I get a perception check from someone to make sure you find all 17 pieces of Jason?
I will aid in
Okay.
looking for the pieces.
Oof. Oof.
I mean,
Okay.
Martin / Walter is
We
definitely.
didn't need any of those magic items anyway.
Oh god.
Look, the plate armor.
The plate armor, gone. The magic
Okay.
sword, gone.
So
Why are we
Darby-
talking about the magic items? Jason's
Look,
fucking
he
gone,
brought it
man.
up. He brought
Darby,
it up.
if you could just give me a D8 real quick. Secret. a
Leo's
secret
gotta
D8.
make some sort of light of it, or he's gonna break.
All right, give me a secret D8. That will be how many pieces you guys were unable to find.
No.
Okay. Okay, that's doable. That's doable. All right. Oof. So, all of Jason is now in a barrel. That's good. Purple puts the lid on the barrel,
Oh,
and
shit. I should have had Dunbar help.
and with the inkwell that he used to paint the face on his pumpkin, he writes Jason on the barrel.
I mean, he could still look, right? I mean, we're still here.
Crash, could I have
All
Dunbar check on
right.
this?
Give me a perception check for
do a
Dunbar. Just
final
give me,
once over.
yeah, just a five. This is the last shot. This is the last shot to get all the pieces. All right, very nice, very nice. Okay, Dunbar does discover a couple of pieces that were missed. All right. Midodora, she watches the whole thing with wide eyes, trying to kind of process what has happened to her savior.
Maybe she can put her back together. Put it back. Maybe she can help.
All right. So I'm assuming at this point you probably want to head back to the manor house.
I don't know where else we would go.
Lost somebody.
Yeah. Did we lose somebody like in the
Yeah,
game?
did we lose Lauren?
Oh
Yeah.
man. All right. Man, just as their character was about to come back on the screen. I'll message him. Hold on. All right.
Whoop.
With the barrel full of Jason, you guys head back to the manor house. When you arrive, Anne, I'm assuming you're carrying the Eastmark statue.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to carry the Jason barrel, or otherwise? I think Purple's gonna roll it, and that's probably not good.
Let me see. both of them together. I don't know if I can carry both of them together and still move.
Okay.
I mean, well, they'll both be about 500 right each.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to carry them both.
Well, then let's just leave one of them behind,
Okay.
and we post a watch until we can come back for the other.
Okay. So, working in shifts, you transport the statue of Eastmark and the barrel of petrified Jason parts back to the manor house. Back at the manor house, Irenia and Robin, you guys find out second, third hand that Eastmark has been turned to stone, and that Jason was turned to stone, fell out of the sky, and shattered into no less than 43 pieces. Robin, Irenia seems past the point of being able to process all of the shitty things that keep happening in her life.
How? Yeah. So how zombie-y is Robin at this point versus?
You're doing all right, but it was determined that the one healing potion the party had access to would be best used to lower your DC, and then by spending the whole day of resting, Irenia could use her medicine check for your save. But you do have a +7 to your con save, so you could probably go without the bed rest and make the save. You have to fail quite a few saves to become a zombie, so.
Yeah, I mean, if we're at a point where Robin isn't, um,
I mean, you've been resting most of the day since
yeah,
the zombie fight, yeah.
yeah, she's probably not freaking out
Okay.
as much. She's had time to deal with some of that. Um, so like I think she's going to, um, if she's kind of been spending the day with Arenia,
Mhm.
I think she would just kind of stick close. And if Arenia is just kind of, I don't know, if this is just like one more thing and just doesn't have any more emotional capacity, it's just all of this. I think she would make sure that um, the statue gets of the complete statue gets brought inside somewhere safe. I think that's
Right.
probably the first thing, is to like get it somewhere safe and where it's not going to get like
Okay. Yeah, as he's brought
yeah.
in, Ludmilla looks down from the second story balcony of the entry hall, and she says, well now, what a warming gift this is. I wasn't planning to stay in town, but unless that is a statue of Eastmark to celebrate his great and prosperous rule over the Valley of Barovia, I think I might need to stick around for a bit.
Uh,
That
uh,
is Eastmark, isn't it?
yeah, that weird gargoyle thing bit him and he turned to stone.
It is.
Hmm. Well, what is your solution then,
We're
Mr.
gonna
Lark?
cure him.
I see. And how are you planning to go about doing that?
We're gonna do it.
I see. Well, then I suppose you'll be taking the statue with you when you leave town.
We will have to do that, yes.
Well, let Miss Coliana know that I'm assuming she will be going with you. I will do what I can in your absence to help this town get back on its feet. At no point am I intending to take the title of burgomaster. And when he has been cured, let him know that his manor home will be fixed up and his town will be ready for his triumphant return.
Robin would like to insight that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Since she's not lying, I'll just roll a persuasion. All right. She seems kind of pissed to have to stay in Barovia. In the village. Not like murder spree pissed, but like really put out by like this fucking place can't get anything right. Like, like that's kind of like the vibe you get, Robin.
Got it.
Yeah. She says, besides, Lydia Petrovna is going to be assisting with the urban renewal. Isn't that right, Lydia? And Lydia nods solemnly. No joy in her eyes.
We'll try to get him back as soon as possible.
All right. So I assume that you guys are going to want a horse and a cart to transport your 1,000 pounds of allies in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've got at least one horse available. Seasmark's
Yeah.
not riding it.
Damn. Well, you already have the Parples cart, and you already have Rough Rider. Do you really need another cart, or would you be able to?
We left both of those in Valakai.
Oh, that's right, because you rode to the. Okay, so we got to get you guys another cart. Okay.
I think the point of this game really is how many carts can we accumulate. like that is our
Name.
yeah. Like that's how we will
Carts
determine our
word.
success.
I think this is all going along with Wade's plan.
All
David
right.
loves carts.
What is the new cart's name?
Carty McCartface.
Carty
Oh, no,
McCartface?
come on,
All right.
no.
Carty McCartface.
Last
Sounds
chance
good.
at hope.
No.
All right, so Carty McCartface is wheeled out.
God.
No one wants this. Can we take a vote?
No.
If we take a vote, that's how it's gonna. That's how votes always go. It's going to come
No,
out as
let's
Carty
not do Carty
McCartface.
McCartface. Let's.
It's too
All
long.
right.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll
let's-
put a poll up. All right, shout him out. All right, it's the new cart name.
One sec. I'm asking ChatGPT to name this card for us real quick.
No, it's obviously stone heavy.
Oh, I like
Ooh.
Stone Heavy. I like Stone Heavy.
Too soon. Let's just go with Carty.
It's his character. It can't be too soon.
What was it called? Stone what? Stone face?
Stone
heavy. It's
Stone heavy. Okay.
You know what? I'm saying it's too soon for me.
All right. Let's
Oh,
see.
damn, that's fair.
And then we just got Carty. Okay. Any others?
A stone soap? I don't know.
All right, and the stone soap. Got it. All right, we're putting it through. And we'll allow multiple votes for Dom.
Eric.
You know, because it's a cart, man. All right. We're locking the votes in 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh, we got a tie between Carty and Stone Soap. Last chance. 3, 2, 1. All right, it's Carty.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Hey, this is not Carty McCartface. It's just Carty. I think that's a good compromise.
That is a great compromise. All right, so now you have a new cart named Carty. All right.
Yeah. After
And
that,
then our next cart will be Cardi B.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
That's actually the name of one of the carts in Daybreak.
Oh no.
All right. So there's Carty, and then you guys are gonna take a horse, yeah? You're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll take Eastmark's horse.
Eastmark's horse, Sterling. All right. Okay. Sterling is sad about what happened to Eastmark.
That's fair.
All
at
right.
least he gets to stay close.
That's true. He loves traveling the roads of Barovius. He's very, very fucking excited about this opportunity that has come to him. God damn.
God.
All right. So now you have the cart. Robin's gonna finish bed rest, and then you're gonna finish. And then you're gonna head out in the morning. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Long rest, set out in the morning.
Okay.
So when we asked Silver if they wanted to stay in town, they said nay.
Woof. Woof.
Taylor will go to meet Adora and let her know that she knows someone that can fix Jason, and then we're
Okay.
gonna get him back.
Okay. Phew. All right. So Robin, let's see. All right. Zombie plague. We know the DC is at 18. Even when the onset is 8 hours, and then you're gonna have to make the check. So in the middle of the night, Irenia has not left your side. You must make a Constitution saving throw. You may do so with advantage because you were tended to in the bed. They also applied their last holy water to you, making the DC only an 8, meaning there's no way you could fail it because we don't auto fail on. Yeah, we don't auto fail on nat ones on saving throws. So yeah, you're good to go. All right, so you shake off the infection, and by morning you're going to be back to normal, and you don't start turning into a zombie.
Does Soldar also shake off the infection?
Well, he was tended to, so he will have
Yeah.
advantage to his check.
And didn't he get holy water from the supplies, the village supplies?
Yeah,
This-
I think since they don't have a church, they would give him yeah, they'd give him some supplies. All right, here we go. He needs to get an 8. All right, Soldar's gonna make it.
Does any of this
That's
count as a
good.
long rest for Robin?
Yeah, that's fine. You guys get a long rest before you head out of town. You got a lot of walking, so I would say that get.
No more wounds.
You've done it. I mean, you got a wound on your neck, but
It's true. Actually, no, never mind. Actually, I need to roll because I would still actually have a wound because I got one from getting crit when he fell on me. So let me roll that Constitution save.
That night, as everyone's preparing for bed, and that morning, as everyone is packing up the supplies, Martin Lepre introduces himself to everyone and says, "Greetings, I am Martin. We fought zombies together. You might remember me with the bow. When I saw your heroics, and I saw the sacrifice that Ismark made for our community, I knew that the Morning Lord was guiding me. I looked for a beacon of leadership amongst all your number, and I saw him shining like an embodiment of the Morning Lord himself. There is the man who can lead us to victory, I thought to myself. So I picked up a bag of torches, my bow and arrow, and this short sword that I stole from someone, and I'm ready."
you saw his cigarettes shining.
He has great wisdom.
Well, you were very brave.
I think OOC Leo just ran out of lighter. You needed somebody to carry a torch for him.
Oh my God! It's a cigarette lighter.
Robin is just looking around and just going and mouthing to somebody like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Also, you I don't think you've been here, but they adopted a child. Her
She
name's
was-
Mina. Her name's Mina Dora. She's from Delaware. You were here for her introduction, right?
Yeah, with the wolves and
Yeah,
all that.
yeah. Okay. She wants to go with you guys. She doesn't want to stay in the Valley of Barovia.
Yeah, we're taking her to get
Yeah.
healed.
Okay.
The
All right.
come on.
All right. So it sounds like everybody's ready to hit the road. Let me fix the calendar here. All right.
Before we get started, Wayne's gonna go rummaging through Chris's things again, swearing under his breath, "I think he stole another box," and he's gonna come up with another box of 50 bullets for his pistols.
Okay.
So I'm turning in another chit, real world chit.
Token.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it is another cold, wet day. The rain has not let up overnight, and the roads are muddy. And it is going to be a high today of 50 and a low of 30. So not a great day for travel.
Just clarification for us. We're going all the way to Valakai, and then we're going past Valakai, and then we're going to some spooky woods.
But I know somebody who can help.
We have to help Minadora. That's what Jason would have wanted. And we're going to try and help Jason. And we're going to get Eastmark fixed.
He might be able to help them, but I don't know.
Well, it's better than sitting around with our thumbs up our asses in this village.
He might have a price.
We'll figure it out when we get there.
All right. So, you guys hit the road. All right.
To the map.
To 38 checks.
Oh, would you prefer to travel on the map? Because we could do that. That's fine. Let's see.
Wayne is going to give Jason the remaining 27 rounds he has. Not Jason, Leo, the remaining 27 bullets he has for
go
the
ahead.
rifle.
Just put it in the damn barrel.
What?
Shit. No, nothing.
Listen, I'm trying to keep you alive. Take the damn bullets.
In the morning that you see that Irenia has taken what is now 21 pieces of Jason, ? And she has individually wrapped each one in cloth and padding and kind of bound it tight, and then is repackaging the barrel. She's doing it with a great deal of respect. And there's like her hands shake a little bit as she does it, and she's the most quiet she's ever been since you met her. Right. So you guys head out onto the road, and I'll change this out for the road. Maybe. There we go. All right. So, according to your pre-rolled encounters, I'm assuming the goal is to go to Sarah Pools and try to stay there for the night, because it's 8 hours from the village to the Sarah Pools, so it makes for a perfect stopping point. You guys are still in relatively good standing with the Vistani.
We know how much they like us dropping in.
Yeah. So as you guys are traveling, at the 8-hour mark, there is going to be an encounter. I would accept a what's up?
Can I get the pistols back from Irenia?
Oh yeah, sure.
Also, is anyone going to take that lance? If you don't have a magic weapon, even if like you don't want to use it, if we end up finding something that has resistance to like non-magical damage, you're gonna be happy you got it on your person.
The problem with the lance is so unwieldy. Like
Yeah. But I mean,
yeah.
it's still probably better than trying to do resisted damage to a creature with a non-magical weapon.
Well, I certainly can't take it because that's a strength weapon.
Yeah, Anne's so big, she could probably use it pretty easy.
I mean, she's using a great axe one-handed.
True. All right, I need a survival, and a perception. So whoever you think is the best at each of those needs to roll them for me.
I have a 5 perception.
Okay.
Dunbar could help somebody, so Dunbar could help Leo, I suppose.
With which one? Perception or
survival?
Survival. Okay.
I mean, either or, but I mean, if If we need someone with thumbs to
Yeah.
roll, then Delmar
Yeah.
can help.
I could totally do survival. You know, we
All
light
right,
torches.
I'll do the perception.
Okay.
There's the survival.
Okay. So, Taylor, you see it coming. So you are not surprised. But the others, well, I guess you would alert the others. The survival is to see if you could avoid it. The perception was to make sure you didn't get surprised by it. So anyways, a bunch of bats attack the party for whatever reason, cause Barovia. So let me get you guys over onto the map.
And Darby, you've got the extra 27 rounds on your sheet.
Yes, I do now.
Cool.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here?
We need to clean up a bit.
Yeah. All right. Vanilla's still in town. He's definitely gone. Okay. All right. And then you gotta have your cart. Carty. There we go. And then we gotta have our horse, Sterling. All right. We gotta have Minadora. All right. And then we gotta have Leo. And then we don't have a Jason. All right. That looks about right, I think.
I think you're missing me.
Oh, okay. And Taylor. All right. So, as you guys are walking down the road, there is an attack. And the attack is a shitload of bats, which is weird. And they just start dive bombing you. This is on your 7th hour of travel. Alright. Man, these bats are really serious about this. Okay.
Wayne wins initiative. Taylor's like, bets! And Wayne's like, I see them.
Okay.
Yes. And
Is-
I guess since Leo, there's some stuff. We'll say Martin is holding up that light so well that you guys can see just so
oh,
well.
yeah, I forgot Martin. My bad. Alright.
Oh, hold on. Let me do that. Public.
Bloop. There you go.
Every round within 60 feet of Leo, you guys got to bless, essentially. If we don't use it, it goes up a die.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
Because I got an amazing torchbearer is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It's a D4. Well, any creature with... Oh, so it just goes up one die size every time we don't use it? Can
Yep.
we choose to use it after the roll? Or do we have to announce it before that we're using it?
That's a fair question.
It sounds like it is. Well, if it's the normal thing for A5E, I believe you have to choose before you roll.
Once rolled, the tactics die is lost until you regain it the start of the next turn.
And it says it's a part of the attack roll, so I would say you would have to roll it at the same time.
It's a bonus die when making the attack roll, so not after making the attack roll. So you have to
Okay.
decide. Yeah, you have to decide
Yeah.
when you're gonna. It's like a guidance.
Okay,
essentially.
can we start making this a light show and give Leo a 60-foot aura? Or
Yeah,
is that
sure.
too much?
I don't give a shit. What color aura would be the least obnoxious?
Yes, it's a torch, so I guess yellow or orange, like a low
Yeah, I
low
guess
transparency
a torch
orange.
light would be not too bad.
All right, low transparency or orange. You say. All right. There we go. Does that work? I can make it even lower. Let's see. There we go.
Yes, good.
Okay. So we don't need to roll initiative per se, because Wayne always goes first.
Yep.
All right. So I'll start throwing everyone else into initiative. And Robin, you're going to be controlling Irenia as a companion character.
And I'll remember to control Purple as a companion character.
Will you?
No, probably not, but I'll try.
Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Begin combat. Wayne, you're up first.
All right.
Oh, I'll
Hearing
set their
Taylor's-
elevation too. We'll say that right now they are 30 feet up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hearing Taylor shouts, Wynn's gonna turn, draw both pistols, and take aim.
Okay.
He is aiming at this closest group of bats.
All right. Closest group of bats. Caddy swarm. All right. Ooh. 11 does not hit the bats. They do synchronized barrel rolls. There they
Can I
are.
succeed at a cost?
Oh my goodness. I would love for you to succeed across against some bats. Hell yeah. You are baned, lingering.
Wait, did you add your D4?
You
What
gotta
D4?
announce you gotta
Okay.
announce it before you roll. Alright, so you are baned, I'll add that for you. But you
Thank
do
you.
hit, give me fresh damage. It might just be easier to roll 2d6
Yeah.
plus 4. Because you don't want to waste the bullet, essentially. Oh, very nice. As a swarm, they are resistant to piercing, so
Of course.
they take 7. All right. Anything else from Wayne?
Yeah. I'm gonna extra attack and then offhand attack.
Okay. Ooh, okay, yeah. 19 is gonna hit for 13 more damage. They will take half, and the swarm will become bloodied. Oh man, and another attack. 24 for 10 is also going to hit. They take 5. All right. Anything else from Wayne?
Wayne's gonna move back.
Okay.
He's gonna reposition. And whistle for Dunbar, who's gonna come over and dodge next to him.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the bats we're gonna steal.
Now, do I get to make a save
Yes.
on the Bane?
Give me a charisma save against the Bane. The DC is 10 plus your proficiency bonus, so it's a 13. 9's not gonna do it, so you'll stay baned.
Okay.
Alright. That probably would have been the best time to use the plus 1d4 from that ability. Is it apply to saving throws also, Leo?
I thought it was just when I'm making.
No,
attack
just
roll.
on the attack roll.
Just attack rolls. Okay,
Yep,
okay.
That's it.
I
Alright.
mean, eventually I'll come out of this, so it's fine.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, so Caddy's gonna steal. And these bats, anybody trained in nature, you know that they are acting irrationally. Bats don't attack people. And they don't, they certainly don't do it at, 5 in the afternoon, or whatever time it is. So it's just very strange. Either way, they can't attack this guy because he's in the Torchbearers Union. So they're going to go ahead and attack Leo. So Leo, they fly down into your space with you, like swarms do, and then they are going to try and bite you. Because they are bloodied, this will deal half damage if it even hits.
16 hits.
All right, so then it would be 3 points of piercing damage. And then if you could give me a Constitution save against rabies, that'd be great. Mhm. Okay, so go ahead and give you this little disease token here. I mean, if you're content with that, I mean, like.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Oh wait, I think disease is up here now. There we go. All right, you may steal. Oh, I diseased and baned these poor critters. My bad. All right. Yeah. So you may steal if you would like.
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay. So Leo, you're up.
A little too close for the rifle. We'll draw the. He's got a small little hand axe that he has. And we'll start hacking around at the crow ravens.
Okay. So as you go to attack the bats, that is going to be a complication. A misfire. Random creature takes any damage this action would have caused, and there are some candidates there. So, all other creatures within 15 feet must do a roll off, and the highest result is the target of this damage. Goddamn, Leo. That would be, I think, everyone. Wayne, Anne, Parple, Victor, the little girl Minadora, Robin, and Taylor Swift. All right.
Right, here's Anne's,
All right. Here's Minadora's.
and here's Purple.
Here's Victor's.
Sorry, that roll for Dunbar is actually for Wayne.
Okay. Alas, the cart may not roll.
Where'd that roll? Party.
Oh.
That should have been for.
You gotta be at 18. I think it's gonna be Victor. Damn. All right. So your hand axe flies from your hand and strikes Victor in the shoulder for 8 points of damage.
Sorry, Robin Hood rolled yet, but got it before.
Okay. The cart really wanted to be hit though. It was trying so hard. All right. So there's an axe just like lodged in Victor's shoulder, and he is a bit surprised and is screaming very loudly as blood gushes from the wound. What else you got, Leo?
All right, with no longer a weapon, we've already used our interaction. Bonus action will be just, hit these things. Get them off of me.
Okay.
So you guys got a D4 when you attack this creature.
All right. So you're marking this foe. Okay, I got to make that into a.
I had you probably just use the regular mark for now because I don't think anybody else is using it.
Oh yeah. That
Yeah.
works. That works. We'll use mark for now. Okay. All right. Cool.
You gotta choose somebody to get it. So you gotta.
Oh, Purple, because he's the biggest guy here.
Okay. So Purple gains the benefit of this specific thing. All right. Do you pass then to Anne and Purple?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'll have Purple go first then, and Purple will go ahead and get these things off of Jason.
So Leo, the devil's offer here, because Martin Lepre is your follower, but we also use companion system. I will allow you to decide if Martin ever comes off the bench to get onto the companion bench in a fight. So if you pull him off, the act of stepping off will immediately have him roll for threat, but then he can become a companion for the rest of that fight. But I'll
Okay.
leave that option to you.
Right,
because
yeah,
I
we'll
read
just
that
have,
it takes a month to find a replacement. So
yeah, we'll just have
Yeah.
a good old torchbearer
Takes a month.
get back there.
yeah, I was like Darby's the best. When I was like reading like Marshall today, I was like Darby's the best. Like I'm so glad somebody picked Marshall. This is a great class. Okay.
All right.
And Purple, you're up.
All right. Purple's gonna go ahead and try and smash some of these
Okay.
bats with his club.
You could have 1d4, 2d4. Does
yeah.
he
he'll-
also benefit from the aura?
It's everybody, right, in the aura, right? So
Yeah, it's everyone who's.
okay, so he'll use
That
both
way.
of them then. He'll use the 1d4 plus the extra d4
Oh.
that.
My bad, Leo. I was looking at the wrong DC on diseases. You do not have a disease. You got an 11. That was the DC.
Oh, okay.
So add 2d4, I guess, to this. Do they stack? Because this one says expertise dice, and the other one is not an expertise dice. It's just an extra d4.
Fucking works for me, man.
All right.
the attack.
All right. Here's 2 attacks, and then 2d4.
Ooh, 25 is pretty good. Wait, why are you getting the extra D4? That was for Purple.
Yeah. I Purple is the one who did the club, and guess just me doing the.
Oh, you're
rolling
the one
d4.
that rolled the dice. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So he slams that club into these bats, and they are on their last leg.
All right.
Oh, I totally lied too. It's everybody that gets the d4. I misread it.
Mhm.
You choose one creature. Man, you're giving us this is awesome.
All right. Here's his.
Yeah.
Here's
No
his
more
second
rounds.
attack,
Kill
and
this
then
shit before it
here's
kills
the
them.
here's the d4.
Okay.
then-
Yeah, that is gonna hit.
Last attack, and I guess 2 more d4s.
Well, no.
No. You only
You
get
get-
the one.
You get
Okay.
1 D4 from the aura per turn. You have to
Okay.
decide before the roll, and you get, when he uses that mark, one person gets an extra D4 for one attack, I believe, or against that specific target. They always get the D4.
I reread it. It's
Yeah,
everybody that gets
yeah.
the d4.
Yeah, everyone
many-
for that one target. It's like
Chooses
Okay,
one
okay.
it's like
target.
everyone gang up on this dude and beat the crap
Got
out
it,
of him.
got
how
it,
many
got it,
times?
got it.
How many?
Okay.
And it's for all attacks made against that target. Like, is
Yeah,
it okay?
until my turn again.
Yeah.
Until Leo's turn again.
Okay,
Okay.
so then it would be 1d4. It would be so the first one would have had 2d4. The second
Yep.
one and the third one would have had only 1d4.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Both of them then hit. You only needed that second swing to kill these bats.
Okay. I guess Purple. If there was still some bats on the ground, he'd probably just use that third attack to
Just
smash them on the
stomp
ground.
them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Right.
Okay.
And then here's his d6 for threat.
Okay. Him threat.
Alright. He will look at Jason to see if there's any more bats on him. That'll be his turn.
Okay. I mean, there are a few, but they're ineffective because they're no longer a swarm. All right.
Alright.
You'll pass to.
And then
Anne's gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna go ahead and move up to here. Oh no, I can't
Okay.
move that far. Here. And she'll ready to slash at some bats when they get close.
Okay. Readying an attack to slash at bats when they get close. All right. Who do you pass to?
I'll pass to Robin.
All right, Robin.
All right. I think Arena will go first.
Okay.
She's going to attack with her crossbow, I guess. Because why not? Let's get her in
Yeah,
on
yeah.
things here.
So that's going to hit.
Okay. And she's just targeting this closest group.
All right. They take half damage from the piercing.
And she rolls what, a d6 to see if that does anything.
Yes. She has multi-attack now too, since you guys at level 5. So you could attack a second time if you want to.
Yeah, she will want to
And
attack
since
him.
multi-attack is a single action, it doesn't, the multiple attacks don't make you roll for threat more than once. So, all right, both shots hit. What about Robin?
So for Robin, as a bonus action, she's going to go into her heavy stance. Which will last until either I end it or take a long rest or I'm knocked unconscious or choose a different stance. But I don't have other stances. So that's just going now.
Okay.
And let's see, how far is... I don't think anything else is close enough, so she's just going to... Yeah, she'll just ready and attack if anything flies close enough. She'll swing with her great axe.
Okay. So standing your ground and readying an action. All right, sounds good. Who'd you like to pass? Oh, no. Sorry, they're gonna steal. So relieved swarm is gonna steal. There's just a big lady there. That seems easy enough. They're gonna fly towards the big lady.
All right. As soon as they get within range, next.
Ooh, all right. 15 is going to hit.
No sneak attack since I'm not near. They're not near an ally, so just a 5.
All right. Okay. And then they start swarming around your heads.
All right.
All right. Here is Levite. 7 ain't gonna do it. And that'll be their go. They're gonna pass to Vivacious Swarm. And Vivacious Swarm is going to... What are you gonna do, buddy? What's oh, okay. Let's see. Just checking something real quick. That's a damn shame. Okay. So bats are like really fucking slow in D&D. So they're gonna fly and then they're gonna dash to get onto Anne.
Okay.
Alright. And then they will pass to Industrious. Let's see. Same deal. They're gonna fly over to you with a move and a dash. They will pass to Peppy. Peppy. They can't even reach you. Alright, so they'll stay at a high elevation then when they get over. And then Rational. Rational sees this delicious dog who has no threat tokens. So they're gonna fly over and pester the dog's owner. So they're gonna move and dash to there. Wayne, you get the feeling they're coming for you.
Wayne already went, so they gotta pass to someone else.
Yeah. They're gonna pass to Taylor.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to target the close bats. I have a reach weapon, but I can also jump 15 feet as part of this attack. Here's the D4 I'm gonna add to it. So here's my bounding strike. So that's a 21 to hit.
Okay.
And here's my one with sneak attack. So that's gonna be 11 damage.
All right. So they take half because swarm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then, I guess I'd fall back on the ground and not be able to punch them. So I'll just bonus action, throw the halberd into the air.
Okay.
Let me grab that real quick. We need to make it summonable, but I don't know how to do that. So there it is. And here is its attack. 14
14's gonna hit.
or 7.
Okay.
And then I will pass to Victor.
All right. Let's see. Victor sees that there are some bats heading towards Wayne. So he also has axe in his shoulder. I guess item interaction. He's gonna pull out the axe. He's gonna step forward. He's gonna hand it to Leo.
My bad, man. I didn't even see you there.
He just shakes his head at you. He moves away, and then as he's passing between Parple and Wayne, he's gonna fire at bats with firebolts. 14 for 14. Not fucking bad. They are bloodied, and that will be his turn. Going into round 2, then Bat's gonna try to steal. Going once, going twice.
Does
Sold.
Minadora have initiative?
She is at risk, so technically she could have an initiative.
If
Should have an initiative. Yeah. All right. So on her turn, she will take the dodge action, and then control the initiative. There you go. She will pass to Wayne going into round 2.
All right. Wayne's gonna target the swarm of bats that are gunning for him and Dunbar, and we're gonna try and shoot some bats.
That is gonna hit, and that is 7 damage. That is enough to kill that swarm of bats.
Okay. Wow, wasn't expecting that. Is there another swarm of bats that looks like it's worse off than others?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some damaged ones. You should be able to mouse over and see their situation.
Okay, I think I've targeted those. All right.
Okay.
Extra attack.
when you aim at the one that's by and the other head looks at you, Wayne, and says, "You better not miss."
Damn. Well, an 11 does miss.
Succeed at cost.
Does it get a +4 for the aura?
I have to call it.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to call this aura before you take your attack. All right, so you can succeed at cost. All right. Let's see. Shift. You are moved 5 feet into a disadvantageous position. There's no disadvantageous position here. I'm just gonna say that you weren't really paying attention. You just stepped closer to the fight. That's all.
Okay.
All right.
Roll for damage.
Okay. All right, 11 halves, so 5. That swarm is is past bloodied.
Okay, and then bonus action offhand shot.
Okay. Ooh, 7 ain't gonna do it.
And then I miss.
All right. Anything else from Wayne?
I'm going to. So that was forced movement, so I got like 25 feet left?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to move down here and stand next to Victor, whistle for Dunbar, and I'm assuming those bats are going to steal.
They are. All right, so relieved bats.
My Bane save.
Oh, right. DC 13 Charisma. Okay. So you are no longer baned. All right. Relieved bats are going to steal, and they're just going to try to bite at one of Anne's faces.
Mhm.
Here we go. They miss. They will pass to Vivacious. Same deal. Here we go. They will miss. They will pass to Peppy. Peppy will fly down to attack face. Here we go. And miss.
Oh my goodness. Woo.
And then Industrious, same deal.
Oh,
22
yeah.
for 5.
Yep, that hits.
All right, go ahead and give me a Constitution save, DC 11 against
All
rabies.
All right, Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
All right,
all right. So that's rabies.
alrighty.
Would you like to steal?
Yes.
All right. So Anne, you and Purple are up.
All right. And we'll go first. The one that actually bit me, I'll target that one, which was. Which one was that one?
That was Industrious.
Is that the one on the upper? We can't see their name, so is that the one
wait.
upper left?
Was it Industrious? Shit, what was the last one that went?
For us, it says unknown, so I don't know.
Oh.
Whichever one is.
You know what? No, it was Peppy. Peppy because it flew down to you. Yep.
All right, so Peppy. All right, target that
Okay.
one, and we'll go ahead and bonus action aim,
Okay.
and then we'll try and hit him with the great axe.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Jesus Christ. 25 points of damage. Halved would bring it down to 12.
There would be sneak attack.
Yeah,
if she
sneak
had
attack.
advantage.
Aim.
Oh, right. You had advantage. Okay. Then that extra damage of 18, it is dead.
Right.
Yes.
I already used a bonus action, so I can't do anything else. Item interact. Since it's a object now that is dead, show item interact. Pick up one of the bat corpses and give it to the other head in its mouth.
Oh wow. Okay.
You're gonna Ozzy Osbourne
Oh
fight.
man. Okay.
All right, and then I'll pass to and then Parple will go. Which one can he reach? There's one that's 10 feet up.
Yeah.
All right, he'll go over here and he'll start smacking that one with his club.
Okay.
And we'll have him use a D4. Here's a D4. All right, 22
That is
for
definitely
10.
gonna hit.
All right,
All
and then
right.
here's the other two.
5.
Here's the other two.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Let's see. -8, -14. All right. That one is also bloodied. So the remaining 3 swarms are all bloodied. Bats are flying away. But the most vicious and infected of the bats is they are staying there, flocking around, swarming around Anne's heads. And
Where's the
Purple
other-
gains another aggro. All right.
And then if they don't steal, I'll pass to Robin.
They've all gone. You
Right.
tanked all of them.
Right.
All right. Play passes to Robin and Irenia.
All right, Irenia is going to she'll start at the northern end of things with this past bloodied one, and she's going to start shooting there.
Okay. The 14 is going to hit. The 9 is not. And you're starting with one by Purple, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Then that takes 3 and is still going. Alright, and she just gains some threat, not more aggro. Alright, and then what do we get from Robin?
Robin is going to move in on this stuff.
Okay.
She is going to The southernmost one that's here near Taylor, she's going to go ahead and throw. Do I want Warden's Grasp or Warden's Mark? Hold on. Warden's Mark.
Okay. And then?
Sorry. My push to talk stopped working for a second. With her bonus action, she is going, or with her standard action, she is just going to ready it because none of them are close enough for her to hit. So
Fair.
if any of these fly down close enough to her, she will swing.
Okay. All right. Who do you want to pass to? Yeah, Leo, Taylor, Victor, and Mina.
Let's go to Leo.
Okay. All right, Leo, you're up.
All right, Rio. Tactical Edge comes back. I'll mark that on him with blue going from now on. That way we know if it's available or not.
Okay.
I think that might work better. It's going to step back and point out this swarm of birds and bonus action mark it, and then like kind of whisper over to Victor. Is like, Victor, I think you, come on, just light him up, please. You know, I know you can do it.
You want me to make a ball of fire on ends heads?
No. Just hit the birds. You know, you little
Those
laser beam of fire that you do.
You think those are birds?
Yeah, those are birds, right? I mean,
Oof.
so Victor can use a reaction
Okay,
to make an
yeah.
attack.
Yeah, so he'll attack the birds.
You know, obviously my aim's no good as I gesture with the hand axe towards the...
I thought they were bats.
They are bad. Unfortunately, 11 is not going to hit.
He gets an extra D4 because they were marked. He doesn't announce. Announce
Yeah.
that
He
one.
doesn't have to announce
Yeah, I
that
don't
one.
have to
You're
announce
right.
that one, sorry.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That is gonna hit and kill them. All right, very nice. Anything else from Leo?
No, that's it for Leo.
All right.
Minadora? Is that the who
Alright,
we haven't
yeah.
used yet?
Victor hasn't gone, Taylor hasn't gone, and Minadora hasn't gone.
Oh, we'll pass to Victor then.
Okay. He will shoot another firebolt at the next group. It's gonna have to get a 4 on this. We'll see what happens. No, wait. That one's not marked anymore because that was the one already
Yeah, I
died.
didn't
So
announce it.
that flies off. Probably doesn't start fire because everything's too fucking wet. Victor will pass to Taylor.
And can I climb you?
You could try.
All right. I'm gonna item in a rag, grab my halberd,
Mm-hmm.
and climb on Anne's shoulders.
Okay.
You see the other head is eating the other bat.
Since you said you're gonna have to try, I'm gonna need you to give me acrobatics or athletics check to climb a creature larger than yourself.
19.
I'm pretty sure that beats Anne's passive. So yeah.
Okay.
Your passive
Yeah,
acrobatics, right, Anne? That's not 19.
My passive acrobatics is a 15.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot harder than you thought, but you do start to climb it. Yeah.
Yeah. When Taylor sees the other head eating the bat, she kind of makes a. And then she will attack the bats. She'll start with the one next to Robin, closest to Robin.
Mm.
So here is her attack. Here's my D4. A 1.
Okay.
A 12. So
12 is what you needed. This is for the higher one.
yep, the one closer to Robin.
All right. Since it is adjacent to an ally, you do get sneak attack. That brings it to a 14, which is down to a 7, which is just enough to kill those.
I try to, since the other head likes the bats, I try to, as I slash at him, I try to swoop him closer to her
Oh
other
my
head.
gosh. Like a
And-
grotesque baby at feeding time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
and
its mouth full, it says it says yes, more food.
Oh god.
yes, more food for you. And then
Don't throw up. You got a mask on. Don't throw up.
yeah. Just try not to. Then I'll flurry of blows and try to punch the rest of these other bats.
Okay.
I feel like you're punching them into Anne's second head's mouth.
All right, that is
Yeah.
gonna hit, and that will be just enough damage to finish them off as well.
Yeah. She just kind of like knocking him towards her. Here's your food, and then she jumps off.
Ugh. All right. No one's bleeding. No one's dying. Good stuff, guys.
Excuse
you-
me. Taylor runs behind the nearest tree. And
as little Anne is just gobbling down bats, which
Just
isn't
hit.
good because they're all diseased, Dan. But
Yeah,
you're
I know,
already
I know,
diseased,
I
so
know.
I guess yeah.
The other head just said, I'll be stronger by surviving this thing.
Wayne's gonna take this opportunity to check on Minadora, see how she's doing.
She is like just sort of taking in everything. It does not say anything.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Normally you can get like 1 meat worth of rations, but you probably don't want to eat these bats. So.
wait. But so you're saying we could get 1 rations for Anne?
Yeah, I mean each swarm provides enough meat for 1 normal human to get a ration.
So all of these scraps of bats combined could be 1 ration for Anne. Because she is not a normal human in size.
Yeah,
Or
I need 2 times the rations. So for a normal person, so yeah.
So we got you 2 meals.
A huge creature, bare minimum which you count as a huge creature because you're powerful build. You need to eat at least 16 pounds of food a day. Compared to a normal creature that eats 1 pound of food per day. God damn.
Well, a ration is is 2 weight of 2, right?
There you go. There you go.
All right, so I just 8 rations a day.
Oh man.
All right. She's a grown
So yeah,
girl.
she's gonna Anne's gonna start packing up as much meat she can from these diseased ridden bats.
Crash, with our botched attempt to try and save Jason, I'm
Mhm.
assuming all that rope that we used was destroyed when the whole thing went kaploy.
No, because the canvas itself is what gave out. So
Okay.
the ropes were tied well, but it was just like it just wasn't enough.
Bad
Like,
material.
yeah, well, I mean, Leo's not a fucking engineer, man. He was like, this'll work, and like
This
to
guy's
catch,
a fucking lifeguard, and
yeah,
you all know that, and you fucking listen to him.
to catch a normal person, it probably would have worked. Maybe the person would have broken a leg or something, but it probably would have worked. But for a 500+ pound statue, it just wasn't gonna cut it. It just wasn't gonna cut it.
Wayne's not an engineer,
Yeah.
and it's all on Leo's head because he was so adamant about it.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, the abbot, I don't know if you've heard, but the abbot at the Abbey of St. Markovia could cure any ailments. So there was that. Okay. So, Anne, you now have some kind of disease. Um, do you want medical attention or are you good?
Let me see here. Yeah, she'll say Anne will say that these things don't taste right.
Mm.
Tastes right. You ate one of them?
Well,
She ate many.
this one.
Oh.
Irenia sighs, takes out med kit. Lauren / Robin, if you could give me a medicine check from Irenia, that'd be cool.
Could we assist? He's
Yeah.
trained in CPR.
I'm trained in
That's
medicine
true.
as well, so.
So Irenia, you recognize the symptoms of the bats. They don't have rabies here. That would be too gentle. Animals get something called terror plague, which is also known as the rabid fear. This disease attacks the mind and can be spread through any bodily fluids. Saliva in a animal bite is a common way to get it, but you can also just get it from someone's sweat, or as an STD. Victims begin to hallucinate and see their darkest fears, attacking others to defend themselves and therefore spreading the infection in an attempt to fight off the visions of terror. The first onset will be the first evening. So when you go to sleep is when it's going to require a follow-up Constitution roll. Anne is a very bad person to have this on because she will immediately begin to hallucinate. She will sweat profusely, and anyone touching her sweat, which is to say making physical contact with her, might contract the ailment. She will not gain any benefits from sleep or rest, and will begin accruing exhaustion until she dies. There is a cure. A guaranteed cure is to gouge out both of the patient's eyes. For whatever reason, this cures the disease. Not a popular choice, though.
Would it have to be 4 eyes?
And by
in this
I was
case,
gonna
or-
say, is it all
Yes,
four,
it
or-
has to be all eyes with which they are seeing, because that
Oh,
is where
okay.
the disease is concentrating. Essentially, is screwing with the ocular senses of the creature.
Damn, if
So-
only we could pick two
so-
eyes. We could have picked one on each head.
There is,
This-
however, this does not cure the disease, but it prevents the symptoms. The victim will still be able to transmit the disease to others, but will no longer suffer the visions. And without the visions, you'll be able to sleep at night and things like that. The only other non-magical cure is the blood of a hag, which can be distilled into a cure.
Well, there's some hags that need killing. So the
Yeah,
second
but-
head, this isn't like a conjoined twin situation where they share separate organs and stuff, right? Like it's all one.
Gosh, that's going to be another medicine check. If you wanna give me another medicine, if we're doing this quick checkup on the road.
I'll assist.
Okay.
We'll assist.
All right, Leo. This is just like health class. No, you have no idea what's going on. Irenia has no idea what's going on either. With the, let's see, that 13, was that rolled secretly? Yeah, it was rolled secretly. Okay. So yeah, she's got another head. You're not sure if it is a parasite or if it is a part of Anne. You're not sure if it's it's its own creature that is birthing itself from Anne, or if it is an extension of Anne.
And I roll
Um,
a medicine check on myself
when
to figure
you
out.
when Irenia pricks it with like a needle, and you do feel every pinprick on the extra head, which does lean towards it being an appendage of yours and not like a symbiotic parasite type
Not
thing.
sharing. It's sharing your nervous system.
Nervous
not...
system. Yep. But you could try a medicine check on yourself if you would like.
Right.
You know innately that there is no such thing as two different Anns. There's one Ann.
Okay.
And that Ann is the strongest person in this group, and therefore the leader, and the best.
Would we have any idea how much Anne would weigh if she got turned to stone?
Oh my god. It's three
That would
times
stop
her
the
three times her
symptoms.
weight. It's 3 times her weight. So let me see. How heavy is a so Anne currently weighs about, oh Jesus Christ. Almost 2,000 pounds. So that'd be like 6,000 pound statue. That'd be really bad.
I don't think Party could all that.
I mean, she'd just be.
I don't even know how you drag her out of a fight if she went down, you know?
No, she'd just be a landmark.
She's just very dense. As you guys are like, you know, examining her, like her muscle structure, her bone structure, well, you can't really tell her bone structure, but the density of her as a being is like intense. Like you've heard of like rock hard muscles, but this is like taking it to the limits. Like there is a physical presence there that she is just beefy, just big. Okay.
So, did Irenia read
This is
her
also why,
diagnosis
this is
aloud?
why you don't play never play a centaur, because if you, no one will ever be able to move your body if they need to, because centaurs weigh a shitload. Oh, sorry, what was the question?
Did Irenia give her diagnosis aloud about the disease?
Yeah,
Well,
like, yeah, for sure.
We gotta like camp and get her over with. There's no way we could let her go crazy in a Vistani camp.
Ooh, that's a good point. That means we have to camp here on the road.
Could we like camp a little separate? So
You guys are about 1 hour and change away from the Vistani camp. About 90 minutes out.
It just wouldn't. Maybe she'd get over in the morning, or she'll try to kill us. You know, we could watch her.
it,
I mean, we're only an hour, right? We could make an hour and Sonic
but
campus.
Leo, there are children there.
is this
There's children
something...
here.
Well, there's a child, but it wouldn't be right for us to put them in danger.
Is this something where, like a lot of diseases, where it can pass after constitution saves, or is that just to make it keep getting worse at this
No,
point?
it passes. It can pass on its own, just like the other diseases. Essentially, there's like a mini game where it gets worse and worse and worse, and the worse it gets, the longer it takes to get better. So you kind of like ride the roller coaster. If she makes that initial save tonight, she's done. If she fails, she moves into stage 1 of the disease, and then she'll have to make another save the next day. It gets worse, and on and on and on and on and on. But if she rolls a save and it gets better, then she goes down a stage.
So, other than the safety of the Vistani camp, was there any reason in particular that we wanted to stop with them?
Well, they
Safer.
count as a sanctuary, so you wouldn't have any overnight encounters to worry about.
Right. So outside of the safety.
Oh, mean, that's feels like a pretty good reason, but
I mean, Robin, they got beds, ladies.
We'll be putting them in danger.
Taylor, we're in danger right now. I would prefer
But
there
we
to be more
chose to
options.
be here, Leo.
Yeah, they chose to be here. They know the risks
Look,
of living here.
I like you being around. Your conviction, I feel like I can hit things easier, but I don't want to risk anyone else.
Something to bear in mind, Taylor.
Well, I'm sleeping the farthest away from her.
If we could all get a good night's rest and maybe able to shake off what ails her. But if we're out here in the wilderness, if we get attacked in the middle of the night, it's less likelihood of her being successful and sleeping away this disease.
Yeah, Leo's gonna go over to like Purple's stuff and start ruffling through it and get one of the druid masks. You know, in case she goes crazy, maybe she won't recognize me.
We're just gonna go over to Robin. Robin, are you okay with risking the innocent Vistani?
I mean, innocent is a very loaded word, but no, I don't think she's gonna shake her head. She's gonna look over at Anne. She's gonna say, Anne, you heard what?
As you look at Anne, you see that she has picked up a rock and thrown it into the brush.
I look in the
Like,
bush.
how big a rock?
feels
Like
good. Throw rock. Feels good. Throw rock.
Like, are we talking just like
Was
Skip
that
and
the wolf
Stone's
again?
rock, or are we talking like a fucking boulder that's been
No,
embedded in the side of the road here?
Just something that fits in her hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
pretty
that
big.
would
rock.
Like a
something that'd be
bowling
about
ball.
like 100-pound rock, probably. Yeah.
Robin's
Jesus, why
gonna
don't you just let everybody know we're here?
Robin's gonna look over at her and kind of call a little louder. Hey, Anne.
Mm-hmm. What?
Yeah, you heard what Irina said about the disease, the rabid thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't think we should go into the Vistani camp, or at least I don't think you should go into the camp. How do you feel about that?
Well, we could go there and they'll take care of me.
Robin will look over at Irina to see, like, is that something they could do? Would they have things?
They don't have hex blood to cut out her ice.
Victor says, I don't think that they'll be cutting out anyone's eyes. Anne is very sturdy. She will pull through this. We will just sleep on the outskirts of the camp. Close enough for their protection, but far enough away that if something happens, we can deal with it.
That's our wizard right there.
When you call him wizard, he blushes very slightly, and his chest puffs up a little bit. Blood squirts out of his shoulder. And he says, "That's just an idea. It's
No, it's a good idea. I like it. All right,
Yeah,
let's
Robin's-
do that.
Robin's going to look at Taylor. She's going to say, look, we can take her to the camp. We can talk to them and see if they can help at all, or if they have any ideas. And then
Right.
if they don't want her there, or if they can't help, then we can figure out, if there's a way to camp nearby so that it's safer, or just what the best thing is. But let's get there, and then we can kind of make the decision from there. She'll kind of shrug a little.
I'll watch her tonight.
You do hear a voice from down the road whence you came. It's a woman's voice, and it says, "Excuse me, is it safe to approach?"
Leo looks over to Martin. Martin, you didn't bring your wife, right?
He says, "I don't have a wife. I
Oh,
am married
good
to
man.
I'm married to my career, torchbearer." And he holds the torch high, illuminating the evening gloom. Those of you with training in perception, plus Leo, you see a strikingly beautiful woman. She looks like a barbarian pinup model / female bodybuilder.
Martin dibs.
It's safe.
Safe enough, at least.
She tentatively approaches. She says, "I'm sorry, I thought I was the only one on this road. But I saw your light from a distance and heard your shouting. Is everything okay?"
And we'll look at her and say, well, other head of Anne will say, you look pretty strong for a small person.
She looks at you and she kind of backs away and she says, "Giant! What? What? Why are you with these small folk?"
They're my, and then the other head says, servants. They help me.
"Ah, you are enslaved to this giant? I do not want to share this fate.
No, I am no slave.
We are not enslaved to Anne.
Anne is our friend.
A large friend.
A friend who is going through some changes currently.
I
Oh.
see. So you are not always giant?"
Anne's head will say, this is my cousin, and I guess friends, and then the other head will look at the other head. Not say anything yet.
She says, "I have never heard of such things. That is very strange."
Robin is going to say, please, we don't intend any harm. If you wish, you can step into the light and we can speak
Sure.
as we continue traveling.
You see that she has a dagger strapped to her thigh. She has a hunting spear and a longbow with side quiver. She's also wearing hide armor. Her getup and her build remind you of the berserkers that you have faced in the past.
Are you coming from the valley?
In a matter of speaking, yes.
May I ask what brings a single person to travel alone on these dangerous roads?
I was traveling with friends, but they were attacked. When I woke, they were gone. I'm trying to find them.
Robin would like to insight check that.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
while you're inciting that, Anne's going to say, oh, you must be strong if you're the only one that survived.
I like to think so. Robin, it's a little sussy.
Yeah, Robin's going to kind of squint a little. What do you know? What attacked your friends?
Wolves.
Hmm. What is Dunbar doing with this person? Just kind of approaching a little bit.
Dunbar, give me a perception.
If he's like trying to catch wind, I mean, and depending on how the wind is blowing, if he can catch scent of this person, I guess that would be with advantage.
She is very stinky, but everyone is very stinky here. She is more stinky than most. And not necessarily in a bad way. It's very intriguing.
Is our orphan thinking anything as well? Is there anything?
She is watching the woman cautiously, but does not seem to recognize her.
Robin, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If her friends were attacked by a pack of wolves, and she says she was asleep, why wasn't she attacked in her sleep or woken up by the attack? This doesn't add up.
Yeah, Robin just kind of nods at the whispering a little bit and is just going to look back and she's going to say, "Where did you say your friends were attacked? How far down the road?"
We were coming down from the northern hills on a pilgrimage. My people, there is a rite of passage that all must undergo to be viewed as adults, as hunters. Until then, you are not allowed to marry or start a family. There is an ancient temple on the southern mountains. To go there and stay for 3 nights and return is to prove the greatest courage. There are other tests to prove yourself, but this is the one my companions and I decided upon. I realize now that we were fools.
How? Go ahead.
What will you do now then? Are you still gonna go?
I was trying to find them.
So Robin is thinking, as if this is a werewolf situation, like wolves often hunt in packs, so she's kind of glancing around just to see if like there are other creatures kind of circling around or anything.
If she's doing you a bamboozle, yeah.
Yeah. So
sure. Give me a perception check. All right, as you listen and you look, you just hear the pattering of rain and the howling of wind. I understand if you do not want anything to do with me.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say we want nothing. I mean, we got nice fire, good companies.
When you say good company, give me a persuasion roll.
Jokes, Wayne's got stories.
I see. There is safety in numbers. Perhaps we could travel together for a time. I must make my way to a place called Valakai. Beyond, the road will take me south into the lands of my people's enemies. I must navigate safely through to the southern mountains, though I suppose I could just try to head south in the morning.
We're heading towards Valakai. You could come with us.
Do you have a map? And the map opens up.
I was gonna say, isn't that area
I feel like
werewolf
Leo is
territory?
like way too quick to get the map out.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but who had the map?
She, oh no. Was Leo carrying the
Jason had the
map?
map?
Or sorry, Jason had the map?
I don't think
No.
Jason had the map. I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
we
think
had it in the
we.
map scroll, so I didn't know who had it.
Oh, okay.
It's probably me carrying everything.
Oh, okay. So she says, yes, I think we are near this Vistani camp, this their pool. I come from up here. I think we got very lost and came down through the forest, but our goal is... Oh, why do you call it Ancient Evil Prison? I think this is where we are trying to go.
Yeah,
Ah, Southern
It's
tribes.
probably a translation error.
Oh, this map explains everything. I guess I should just head south to the foothills. I don't need to go to Valakai. Thank you. You get
Is
the
she-
sense that she's fucking not all there.
I say this feels very very weird.
I mean, like
Not
Let-
traveling on the roads is very very dangerous. I mean,
like you
traveling on
said,
the roads is dangerous.
safety in numbers.
But I should probably return to my people, maybe in the morning.
Has she's like approached and is closer and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yeah,
to look at the map.
yeah.
Yeah. Does she have like are there any visible like bite marks or scarring or anything like that
Ooh,
might?
okay, all right. Give me another perception check.
I kind of feel like Dunbar would like just go up and introduce himself at this point if she's like close enough to where she's reading
So-
her map.
She does have some injuries because she's wearing sexy barbarian outfit, so you could definitely see that she has some bite and like kind of like savage wounds, like as if from a wolf.
Oh, you're injured.
Yes, we were attacked by wolves.
Oh, we should have that looked at least before you go wandering off into the woods.
Yeah, Robin's gonna nod. Arena, come. Can you come look at this?
Yeah, Marina bounce on over. Sure.
Oh, I would definitely help you,
Okay.
Inspector.
Irina whispers to you, Leo, I like her hair.
Yes, it's very braided, very very nicely.
I mean, his orange hair goes, it's a little weak, but I mean, it's just pretty good, though. All
Ryan's gonna
right.
back up, keep a reasonable distance from the.
Okay. Do you have a weapon drawn?
No, he's
Oh, okay.
he doesn't need to have a weapon drawn,
All right.
but he's like ready to rock and roll.
So
if need be.
Dunbar, yeah, if you don't stop him, he goes over to her and he does like the rude dog. Like he's putting his fucking nose all up in her business, like jamming it into them nooks and crannies, and like he's going after her like she's hiding bacon in her prison pouch. Like he is all about it.
If he's sticking his nose up her clothes,
Mhm.
Wayne's gonna whistle for me. Hey,
Uh,
Dunbar, knock it off. Come
All
here.
right. Like he really doesn't want to stop. Like he's way into whatever's going on there.
Yeah,
Does
Dunbar,
she-
here, come on, get off the lady.
All right. So with your medicine check, you determine that she was attacked by a wolf but survived. The wounds seem to have scabbed up and healed, and they do not seem to be infected. She is cold, and she does have a slow pulse, which is a bit unusual.
When is there if they've kind of scabbed over and healed, that means time has passed. So Robin's just gonna say, how long has it been since your party was attacked by the wolves?
Oh, 3 or 4 days. I'm not sure. We got lost in the woods, and we scattered when the wolves attacked.
Oh, you shouldn't have scattered.
Do you find yourself looking at the moon
Uh,
like, oh, that's pretty, I wish it was bigger?
Oh, I had concerns as well. I do not think that I am werewolf.
Well, that's good.
Oh, don't worry. We don't judge here. I mean, look at her. He
You
just looks
are
at the crown.
you're
Man.
you're very sweet and very kind.
Well, weren't we talking about going to Ancient Evil Temple eventually anyways?
That is true. Eventually,
Yes.
we need to. Before that, we need to
Go past Valakai.
go past Valakai and
Ah.
Fight the windmill people.
yeah, kill some hags.
My
See
name
what-
my name is Yalisa. I am Kavani warrior, and I am trying to prove myself to my tribe. There are Kavani to the south who are allied with the giants. There are Kavani to the north who are independent. And
How do you feel about vampires?
vampires are evil and dangerous.
Taylor
Yeah.
nods her head in approval.
Yes. Yep. Thumbs up.
Well, it's wet and raining, and we still have a ways to go. And those bats that just attacked us did some damage to Anne. We're headed towards a camp to go see if we can get any help there. Would you like to tag along with us for now?
Yeah, it's like an hour walk. No problem. I mean, if you need help walking, I'll lend my shoulder to you.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you.
I thought we were camping here.
Oh, what is your name, sir?
Oh, my apologies. I'm Leo Johnson.
Leo Johnson.
Yes, you can just call me Leo.
This is a strange request, but could you guard me while I use the bathroom?
Oh, sure. He holds out his nice hunting rifle.
She just takes her pants, pulls them down, squats, starts shitting in the middle of the road.
You,
Mina Dora looks at Martin, and Martin looks at Mina. They don't know what to do. Dunbar starts barking excitedly.
Shh, hey, knock that off. What the hell's going on?
When she finishes dropping this very wet shit, she reaches down and she picks up the most solid piece of the shit and she starts to eat it.
Can I like knowledge check to know if that's like cultural?
Or yeah, give me a history check. Yeah.
Not gonna be good.
You never know.
Okay, man. You know,
I actually roll pretty good on
yeah. You always roll pretty good on your history checks. Like from what you recall of Jenny's lessons about the Gavani, there was no mention of public defecation and then the eating of said fresh shit from one's asshole. She walks towards you, Leo, and says, "Do you want some?"
No. That's quite enough. We have.
She smiles
real
at
food.
you, and her teeth are there's just
Oh my
shit
God.
all in her mouth, like kind of gushing out when she smiles at you.
Taylor does not.
Mm-mm. Yes.
Did it taste good?
Would you like to try?
No.
Why would you ask
She
that, Taylor?
she starts to pull down her pants. She says, "I can make you some more."
Do you want some other food?
Sure. What do you have?
I'll give
I
her.
have some bats.
No,
Oh.
not
No,
don't eat
we
the
are
bats. No,
not feeding
no,
anybody bats.
the bats are
Oh.
infected. Don't eat the bats. Eat here, and Taylor will pull out a ration and hand it to her.
Okay.
Eat that instead. You don't want to eat poop. It's not good for you. I don't think.
It's so delicious, though.
That's
No,
I-
no, it shouldn't be delicious
I,
ever.
I can't imagine why you would think that. But I mean, we don't judge here.
Yes, no judging. We was kind of just looking back at Victor.
Victor is just sort of staring. It looks like Victor may have dipped to the side of the road to throw up because he's kind of like wiping the side of his mouth a little bit.
Would Victor or Arena have any, like, is there any medical knowledge or anything that would like speak to this, or historical stuff in the?
Yeah, I mean, you could do an intelligence medicine on Irenia. Irenia thinks that this woman may have been driven insane by the ordeal that she survived. And feels very bad for her.
You need help.
I need to go to the temple and prove myself to my people.
Yeah. I think at some point Arena would convey that maybe over to Robin, and then
Did I do something wrong? You're all acting very strange now.
It's just not normal to eat shit.
Oh. But
It's
this is normal though, yes? And she takes her like ring finger and she puts it in her mouth and she just bites down with a horrible crunch. Blood kind of sprays from the stump and she starts just crunching and eating her finger.
no, that's not
Whoa,
normal
what the hell?
either.
This is okay?
No, it's not okay.
She starts
You're-
walking towards you with the stump held out and blood kind of squirting from the stump. And she says, "But do I need help?"
Yes, you need help.
Can I knock her out?
Yes,
You're gonna knock her out?
Just yeah, I was gonna come up and try and knock her out.
Okay. So she's busy kind of like holding her like missing finger stump while like blood just gushes from her shit-stained mouth. Her eyes are kind of like wide and rolling, and she says, "Do I need help? Is something wrong?"
And we'll say yes and try and knock her out.
Okay. Give me stealth, and then give me an attack roll.
All right. Here's the stealth check.
With the bite thing, Wayne's gonna try and usher Minadora further away from the scene.
And
Okay.
you said stealth, and then what?
Yeah, Minadora is actually like sobbing at this point for what she's seems to be the final straw on a string of terrible events. I'm checking something real quick. Let's see. All right, so your stealth came through. She detects the stealth coming, so you would not be able to surprise her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that means we have to roll into initiative.
Okay.
All right. Anyone else, I guess, that wants to roll into initiative can. Oh, we're already in initiative. Look at that. All right. So I guess I could just rewind us back to 1. All right. So technically, it's a combat. So if Wayne wants to participate, Wayne wins the initiative.
I mean, I'm not wanting to engage with a crazy woman.
Uh-huh.
Wayne is more concerned about trying to minimize further damage to Minadora's psyche, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna pop in, and you're gonna pass the Minadora and kind of move her away from the scene, and then have Minadora pass to Anne. Does that sound right?
That sounds pretty good.
All right, Anne, you're up.
All right. We'll go ahead and recklessly try and non-lethally knock her out.
Okay.
I don't know if that's actually possible, but actually, you know what? I'll bonus action aim. That makes more sense.
Okay.
And not be reckless, but we'll bonus
All
action
right.
aim and try and knock her out.
You'll bonus action aim and throw a 100-pound rock at her head.
Let's see it.
Okay. Do I have a okay, I'll do the flat end of the great axe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here you go.
Oh yeah. So you hit her for 12,
Mhm.
and she is knocked out.
Right. And we'll then say to everybody, she's crazy.
She needs help.
Rob, I would do the
All right.
the test.
Alright.
The silver thing.
If no one,
I could do that.
if no one's, I mean, I just hit her with the silver great axe, so I don't know if that did anything.
It did not seem to cause any extra damage.
All right, she'll if no one stops her, and we'll just pick her up and put her over her shoulder and say, "Are we going?"
Before you do that, Robin would just say, just one moment, and she's going to take out. She's going to like take her silver great axe and like kind of
Mhm.
set it against Melissa's skin and just kind of like hold it there for a second to see like if anything happens in a longer moment of
Okay.
contact.
And this is silver?
Mhm.
Okay. It does not seem to have any effect.
Right. Well, what was that?
Yeah.
It was just normal wolves. Just,
On your shoulder, and like slumped over your shoulder, her body spasms and she vomits blood, like 2 or 3 gallons of blood, all over your back.
That's not normal.
that's a lot of blood.
She'll, after all the blood is vomited out, she'll pick her up and put her back down, and say, "Doesn't seem good."
I mean, that's more blood than most people have inside them.
You see her
Is she-
stomach begins to kind of move as if something's inside it.
Oh no!
Oh no! That's this alien shit.
Right.
What alien shit?
Back up.
Back up.
Minadora, stay here. Stay out of the way.
And we'll ready her great axe or whatever's in there.
Okay. You watch in fascination as, laying on her back, her beautiful face and upper body just covered in shit and blood. You watch her stomach kind of descend, like from like the shape of whatever's moving there, and it begins to kind of bulge and then go back down and bulge and then go back down, and you watch it move.
Did we cut it out?
And then her chest begins to rise as if it's moving up into her
sure thing,
chest.
Taylor. You can take my dagger and go do it.
I'm no surgeon, but I'll try. I'll take the dagger and I'll try and
As you
work.
approach, you see whatever's moving is moving into her throat now.
And has the axe ready.
I'll try to put a very careful incision and cut it out.
Okay.
Robin has her
Very
axe ready to hit something too.
All right. As you lean down, the throat bulges obscenely, as if there's like a knot of something beneath the flesh, and then you hear a crackling sound as her jaw breaks, and snakes begin to pour out of her mouth. Her eyes fly open, and she begins to scream, muffled through the snakes. Her body seizing up. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw against fear.
Oof.
So this is against fear or frightened condition?
It is fear and frightened condition are the same thing. Then
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, if you're within 10 feet of Wayne, you can take advantage of the steely-eyed aura.
10 feet.
Okay, then I have 24.
Okay. Leo, this particular thing is very frightening to you, so you would be at disadvantage.
Both Robin and Arena got 16s.
Oh, 16s? Okay.
Oh, powerful.
All right. So, Anne, you got a 9. Leo got a 11.
Harper got 11.
I guess.
Well, I don't see Leo's roll. Was it private?
Yeah, I wrote a private eye.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
So even if it's
These.
a disadvantage, wouldn't it be a straight roll? Was the 11 the straight roll?
No, there's other reasons why it would be a
Oh,
disadvantage.
never mind.
Yeah.
All right. Attributes, saves. Where the fuck are saves at now? Oh, right. You have to click
Sorry, I didn't
twice
mean to put the
now.
business out there.
That's
No,
all
no,
good.
you're fine.
All right. Oh man, Victor keeping it together. Mina Dora, she's seen some shit. Oh, Martin is very upset.
Damn.
What?
No, Martin doesn't seem like the kind of guy that gets afraid, you know?
Oh,
Well, but it's a wisdom
I mean-
save. He has to have low
this is
wisdom
some-
to be the
This is some
undying
pretty.
torch bearer.
This is some pretty freaky shit he's seeing here. All right. So this is frightening enough that it causes stress/exhaustion. So the DC on it was a 12. So if you got lower than a 12, you would gain an exhaustion from witnessing this.
Exhaustion or a chance of oof. No,
A chance
okay.
of oof.
No, never mind. I'm not doing it. I'll take the exhaustion.
Okay. Either way, this swarm of snakes has kind of burst out, and they're looking for some love, I guess.
Right.
Robin really wants to
Does
hit
it
them.
look like
Yeah,
she's
he's
still
getting ready.
alive at this point?
Yes, they are crawling out of her mouth, but her jaw looks broken from how badly distended it is. We got like 6 snakes coming out of her mouth at the same time.
And she seems
It is-
alive still, though.
Yeah, she's alive. She's crying. Her eyes are wide. She is like having a seizure, just like back and forth in the mud.
All right. I'll take. I guess I'll take that swing at the like a horizontal, trying to cut as many
Oh,
snakes.
here I'll put on more intense music. My bad. This is like too chill for what's happening. There we go. There you go. All right. So you're gonna take your second swing. Is that what you're saying?
I don't have
Oh, Well, technically, it would have moved to Taylor because Taylor moved up to Cutter,
so
and
yeah.
then that happened.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
readying. They were readying though.
Okay, so Taylor,
Well,
you moved up and read.
if-
Anne
if-
was
if-
No,
readying.
Anne
If we're-
and
if we're
Robin
sti-
were both readying as it was bulging, and I moved up to try
Oh,
to
okay.
help, but they burst out as I was trying.
I got you. Okay, so we left off with you approaching, but Robin and Anne, you were holding. So what do you guys want to do?
My attack was here. I'll go ahead and aim. Yeah.
All right, you're attacking the snakes.
Yeah, the snakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It only
a
been the
20
one attack.
22 definitely hits the snake. For 7 because swarm. And 24 hits the snakes. So 5. All right. Taylor, you may continue your turn.
Okay.
Taylor,
they
she's
like-
she's reaching out. Velissa's reaching out for you with her 4-fingered hand.
Yeah.
Her eyes wide with fear and confusion.
Are they like pretty much out now?
No. There seems to be a lot
Alright.
more coming.
More coming. Damn. Alright. Can I like sleight of hand and try and like pull him out of her?
Yeah, you could try to do that. Okay, yeah, the snakes, they want to get out of there. So as you were kind of trying to pull her mouth and move her head, she just vomits them all the way out of her body, and then continues like seizing up on the ground.
Okay, and it seems like there's
And
are
she
more
just
still
and
coming?
she just starts screaming now, just like horror movie "I'm being murdered" screams.
Okay. But it seems like there's no more coming now.
It doesn't seem like it.
And it's I'm sorry guys, I'm a good person. Taylor's a good person. It's action to administer like a healing potion, right?
Yes.
And that sleight of hand was an action. So
Yes.
okay, so I'll have to help her next turn. I can like substitute unarmed attack to push, is that a thing? Or is it like a minor action push?
There's no minor action push, I think. That all the minor actions we have are in the roll patch doc.
Okay. Alright, then I will just try and kill snakes then. I'll
Okay.
flurry a blow. No, actually I'll just send my halberd out. And I'll have bonus action my halberd and have my halberd attack. So here's that attack. I forgot my D4, I'm sorry, Darby.
Okay. 22 is gonna hit, and that's a total of 20 damage. All right, that will bloody the swarm. They don't have any special bloodied ability or anything.
Okay, cool. That was my action and bonus action. I will move to here, and I look like I'm about to grab her and pull her away. And that's my turn.
All right, they're gonna steal. All right, they are going to slither past Robin and past Taylor and towards Leo.
Alright, I will opportunity attack him.
Yeah, you may both opportunity attack if you'd like.
I
Oh,
don't
Robin
have...
used hers.
Oh yeah, you already used your action. My bad.
My,
Okay.
Same
my,
here.
my glaive is floating, so
Okay.
I will have to unarmed strike, but here's my D4 for being close to Leo.
Okay.
Here's the attack roll. Does a
Okay.
15 hit?
It does.
Alright, this is opportunity attack, so here's my sneak attack damage, so an extra 1.
Okay. All right, Leo. The snakes climb onto you. As they're climbing onto you, the woman, she looks over at you. Her eyes stare at you through a mask of mud and blood and shit. And she says, "Leo, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, Leo." And the snakes begin to climb all over you, and try to bite you everywhere that they can get purchase. 22.
22 hits.
All right, you need to make a Constitution save to have that 17 poison. All right, you make the save, taking half the poison damage. This is a bad situation. They are in your clothes, in your armor, in your boots, in your hair. They are all over you. You may steal.
All right, he's gonna steal. Make the wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. Just take that
Yeah.
for stress too.
Okay. You're back at summer camp. The kids that you were in a prank war with have taken it too far. You woke up in your bunk. It was full of snakes. No one came for you. No one helped you. It's happening all over again.
Yeah. He just action disengage.
Okay.
And he's just moving away from them, just yelling, "Get him off! Get him off!"
Mhm.
Bonus action, mark them.
As you do, you escape most of the swarm. There are still a couple that are like coiled or still on you, but they are ineffective outside of the swarm.
Yeah. He
Yep.
definitely panicking. Probably telling Martin, like, "Get him off, Martin! Knock him off! Knock him off!"
It's a tough
I
first
will
day for
burn
Martin.
them
I,
with
I feel
this
so,
torch.
so. Question: was Dunbar like the reason he was all worked up? Was it he's smelling the snakes?
If only you could speak with Dunbar and know for sure. But
Okay, well,
yeah.
So, listen. So the reason I was asking is like if Dunbar was so intrigued by the snakes
Mhm.
before, I feel like if Leo's running by with some snakes on him,
Mhm.
Dunbar would take the opportunity to try and grab.
Oh, yeah. I mean, again, they're non-combative, the ones that are on Leo, because they're outside of the swarm. In 5e, when something breaks off from the swarm, it becomes like Martin over here. It's just non-combative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still, I feel
But
like
it's
Dunbar
still,
would-
it would help him a lot. So I would say Dunbar can try to do that, and then that will give Leo advantage to make his next fear save. All right, so give me a D6 from Dunbar since he's acting outside of his normal companion contract.
It's just because he was so worked up before. I
Mhm,
feel
mhm.
like he would. This is how he would react.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. All right. Leo, who do you pass to?
Nearest person to him. So that would be
Victor or
Minadora.
Valissa? Oh, Minadora. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Minadora will also try to get the snakes off of you. She's not afraid of snakes. So she will do good for something. Sleight of hand. Oh wow. All right. 23. So yeah. Between her and Dunbar, you have no more snakes on you. All right. She will pass to Victor. Victor is going to blast the snake.
It's pretty obvious when Victor starts to do like.
Yeah. I mean, he sees how bad down bad Leo is. He just doesn't want.
No.
Yeah.
Wayne was gonna try and say, "Wait, hold on, let me dump some oil on them first."
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. He just starts blasting. He's basically a warlock now. All right. He passes to the girl. The girl. Her body is still convulsing, and Taylor, you hear a horrible crack, and her whole back arches, and then she's in like a weird ass like bridge pose from like yoga, and you hear the tendons in her arms like snapping unnaturally as she like is up now like a spider almost, like an upside down human spider, and she turns her head to look at you, and
Exorcist.
blood is just pouring from her mouth, and she says, "Please help me!" And she starts like kind of climbing you. You can give me an acrobatics if you do not want to be climbed by this woman.
I don't want to be Clyde, but I want to help her. So here's my acrobatics as I try to guide her carefully to the floor.
Okay. So yeah, she's trying to climb at you, and you just kind of move out of the way, and now she's just sort of like following you, trying to like climb you in this horrible, broken body that seems to be outside of her control. And then every move that she makes, she lets out more screams of anguish. And she just says, "Why is this?" And she will pass to Taylor.
All right. Man. So knowledge checks are a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's my medicine.
Okay.
It's not gonna be good.
You are confident that whatever's happening to this woman is supernatural in nature. Maybe a possession of some sort.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna give her a healing potion. And see if that helps her.
All right. You give her the healing potion, which, with your high acrobatics, you are able to administer to her. As you are kind of pouring it all over her face and into her mouth and whatnot, she is like actively kind of like choking on it and like barfing it back up. But you do see that it is being absorbed as she is getting healed by it.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
I'll pass to Robin.
Okay.
Robin is side-eyeing Velissa and doesn't quite know what's going on, but there's this swarm of snakes, so she's going to snap over to the snakes and try to smash them.
Robin, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? Oh, sorry, an intelligence saving throw. Intelligence saving throw. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So as you are getting ready to do that, Robin, the ground over here begins to, the soil begins to till as if something is digging its way to the surface. And then you see bursting forth from the ground is a swarm of rats. And you are back in the death house, and the rats are coming, and everything is never going to be okay again. All right, what do you do?
Robin is going to going to privately roll you one of my features.
Okay.
Let's see. Which one do I do? The little secret agent man, the ninja, or the ghost?
Ninja.
Ninja.
All right.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Will that help me in this situation?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I think there's kind of like this moment then where Robin is just like completely shattered for a moment.
Mm.
And then at this point, she's gone through so much, and she's just going to kind of pull on the just the amount of things that they have gone through together and having to be strong in these situations, and she's just going to like snap back, like shoving aside like all this all the shattered feeling stuff. She's just going to like push it aside and just channel all of that energy, because it's just this internal energy of fear and hatred and disgust and just all of these pieces and sadness and despair, and she's going to channel it all into her arms, and she's going to swing her axe at these fucking rats that are coming at her,
All right.
I think.
Okay, as you strike the rats, they let out screams of pain, shrieks, and begin to burrow back into the earth. All right, as you run up on these snakes, you cleave the swarm in half, and what snakes remain begin to slither away, no longer interested in fighting.
I mean, yeah, she's like possessed.
You may be muted again, but it sounds like
Oh.
oh yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Irina is going to run up while all this is happening, and she's
Mm.
going to try to check out what's going on with Melissa.
Okay.
Is that medicine? Is it Arcana?
It is probably, it could be either one, honestly. It could be religion, arcana, or medicine.
I mean, medicine's her best, but
Mm-hmm.
all right. We'll start there. We'll start there.
Okay. Yeah, with that roll, Irina is, there's just too many weird, crazy things happening all at once for her to kind of put together what's actually happening here. Other than the woman is insane.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I think she'll just end her turn there,
Okay.
and we'll pass over to. I guess we'll pass over to Wayne. Why not?
Okay, Wayne, on your turn, as it's past you, Velissa turns her head with a sickening crackling sound. You can see like the foaming of the healing potion with the shit and the mud and the vomit and the blood, and burbling out of her mouth. You hear the cries of the animals your father made you butcher back on the farm.
Okay. Wayne is going to kind of issue an ultimatum and say, either you ladies find a way to fix her, or I'm putting her out of all of our misery. And he is going to go and check on Dunbar, and the others, because he doesn't like himself for having said that. But that's
Oh man, as you
That's what
start to
Alyssa
walk
said.
away, you hear your father's voice. No one else hears your father's voice, but you hear your father's voice in your mind, and it says, "Go on, you won't. You just walk away, run away, like the sissy little bitch coward you've always been."
Wayne's going to stop for a second. His hand's going to hover above a pistol butt. Then he's going to lower his hand again, and he's going to finish walking back over to the others. He's going to... Where's it going yet?
Victor could maybe Arcana.
Pass to Victor.
Okay, pass the Victor.
Wayne's going to say, I don't know what kind of screwed up voodoo's going on over there. I don't know if that's something you can figure out.
All right, he will try a... He's actually going to try a religion, if you guys think that she's possessed. He says, this is probably a demon. Demon possession. I don't have the sort of magic to stop it. If you kill the host, the demon will just be free to go into someone else. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this woman is being used against her will, or if there's anything we could do to save her, Wayne. But if she's going to hurt everyone else, then we have to stop her. And he is going to pass to Anne.
All right. Okay. Can I? Let me check something real quick.
Anne, can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
All right. Intelligence. Save.
All right. As you're trying to figure out what to do, you look down, but Velissa is gone. Instead, you see Irenia, and she is crouched over Daniel. And she has her hand over his nose and his mouth. And she is killing him.
Right. I'll go over and bonus action grab Irenia.
Okay. Give me an athletics, and I guess Robin, Irenia needs to do a acrobatics or athletics, whichever is better.
All right.
Okay. Irenia is grabbed by Anne.
Right, and then as my action, I'll just move her, toss her to the side to get to Daniel.
Okay, fair. All right, so like what, over here somewhere?
Yeah.
In the mud? Okay.
Mhm.
All right, give me another athletics check, because we'll treat that as a throw, basically. Okay. Oh, no, not from Matt. Well, I guess from both of you. Yeah. So yeah, you chuck her over here, and then she lands prone in the mud.
Right. And then she'll Anne will get on her knees to see if Daniel, check on Daniel. Says, "Are you okay? You're Daniel."
And as you grab a hold of Daniel, he's gasping for air, and then he starts to laugh. And as he laughs, you hear a horrible crackling sound as his jaw unhinges, and you see birthing from his mouth is the long hooked nose of a old woman. And you see that it is a sweet old lady selling muffins, but cackling like a witch.
Okay. Don't have any more action, so I can't try and kill this person. So I'll she looks like she's about to get ready to rage, but she'll pass to
Now, for everyone else, you just see Anne talking to Valissa and saying like, "Dan, are you okay?" and throwing Irina away.
I'll pass to Leo. I guess well
Okay.
no. If she thinks that's Dan, she'll pass to Dan, who she thinks is Dan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So as you pass to Morgantha, who is Dan, who is Valissa, okay, she just collapses, and as she does, the illusion of this Morgantha figure vanishes as well, and Dan is not there anymore, and it is just this woman, and she is just unconscious. Play passes to Leo.
What in the world is going on? Minadora? Martin? I think it's time for us to leave.
Minador says, "Is this like The Exorcist?"
Yes, except we don't have a priest.
Oh.
It's a 8-year-old girl that knows about The Exorcist. Oh man, her parents.
Dude, these kids, man, they've been raised by the
Oh my
fucking
god.
they're raised by the fucking internet, man. Mina Dora from like Delaware, man, she's got a fucking smartphone. She knows everything. It's terrible.
Yeah, so the tactic die goes to D6. But Leo would not state not
Hand it
handle
out. All
no,
right.
not I mean anybody can take it, but Leo's like actively like disengaging from combat.
Okay. I guess
Moving away.
the statue of Ismar Kolyanovich should be in this this cart here. There we go.
Yeah, so he moves away. So,
Okay.
So that limits a little bit on who could use that D6.
All right. See, then you pass to Mina.
Yes.
Mina watches you go. She's just gonna crouch down and hug Dunbar. And pass to Wayne.
So,
Wayne, you cannot seem to get the voice of your father out of your head. All of his berating, all of his bullying, all of his cruelty is just playing over and over and over again in your mind. Challenging you, telling you that you won't stop it. You can't stop it. Only a man can stop this.
Wayne's going to, seemingly having changed his mind, Wayne's going to walk over to Alyssa, draw on his guns, put it right at her forehead, pull the trigger.
What are you doing? Taylor looks up at you.
I'm putting her out of our misery.
Taylor, do you want to stop him with a reaction or just?
Can I? Yeah, if I can, I would.
Yeah, let's go opposed sleight of hand. See who's the quicker shot. Oh shit. Well, David's gonna need this boon. All right, so you go to grab the gun. Your hand is on the gun. He pulls the trigger. Give me the attack roll.
I rolled it before, or do you need me to
Oh.
refresh damage?
Oh no. Where's the attack roll? I don't see it.
It's right
He's
up. It
rolling
should be.
privately.
24 for 13.
Oh,
It was
it's
private shit. My bad.
yeah.
It was 24 for 13. I can roll it again.
Oh,
if you need
okay.
to.
That is enough. She dies. Upon dying, her body very quickly begins to decay. Taylor, you're up.
Did he like shoot her head off, basically blow her brains out?
Yeah.
Taylor will move here. She'll grab her halberd.
Hmm?
And she will walk away.
Who do you pass to?
Dash, and she'll get right next to Leo. A pass of the murderer.
He already went.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that was. Okay, I'm sorry. David. I'll pass to the witness, Robin.
All right, Robin.
Robin is going to. I think she's just going to take a minute. She's going to look at this body and see, like, when you say it's decaying, like, what is happening?
So when you guys checked her before, she had a slow pulse, cold skin. She had scabbed over injuries, pretty severe injuries from wolf attack. But now it seems that like the body has been dead for 3 days or more. Now it's like a well-established corpse.
Yeah. Robin is going to. I think she's just taking all this in. This is just a lot.
Yeah. No, it's completely fine if you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do, and you pass your turn. That's okay too. Because like,
yeah, I think she's just holding her weapon ready. She's like breathing hard. She's just, like waiting for like more rats or snakes or something to pop out of this thing or who knows what. But she's just, she doesn't have anything else to do. So she's just going to, hang out there. Irina like picks herself up, and like checks to make sure she's okay and isn't injured or anything herself. I don't know.
all right.
Maybe, yeah. She'll pass. Let's see, who is not gone?
You got Leo, Anne, and Victor, and Mina.
Let's go with Victor.
All right.
See what kind of reason he can bring into things.
Victor says, everyone stay calm. Keep an eye on the body just in case. And if anyone feels anything strange, do not hide it. Shout it out to everyone. Tell us what is happening to you. Tell us what you're thinking, what you're hearing. And he is going to pass to Anne. Anne, I need an intelligence saving throw.
Right. Int save.
Ooh, okay, okay. All right. You look around. You see the corpse on the ground here, badly mutilated, and you see Leo, the coward, fleeing. You see that Wayne the weakling showed great strength and definitive action. But Dan and that Morgantha lady are nowhere to be seen.
She'll start looking around, and she'll turn to Rob and says, Dan was right here. Did you see him? And that old lady, she was laughing. Where'd he go? Where'd they go? And then she's gonna rage.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. Where is it at? And she'll rage and just get up and start looking.
Okay. I got Leo and Mina.
I passed to Leo.
All right, Leo.
Wayne, did you use the D6 on that attack roll on her?
No.
Okay. All right, it's a D8 now.
Damn, guys. Okay.
Leo just called.
Is there a size limit? Does it go up to a D100? Like, when do we cap this shit? I guess we'll cap it at a D20. We'll cap it at a D20.
It probably says, but I will look at it in a minute.
It's A5E. God only knows. God only knows.
Yeah.
It's the
Martin,
Celeste of homebrew.
get the horse. We're leaving.
Okay. Yeah, he'll grab the horse and start leading it after you.
And then, I will, I guess instead of a bonus action, I will boast or Taylor. It's like,
Okay.
I know they're crazy. I don't know them.
All right. With Mina clutching Dunbar, I can tell you that we can end combat if you would like.
I mean,
Okay.
we might as well.
Yeah.
All right.
What is Anne doing in this rage?
She's gonna first thing she's gonna do, in this frustration, is find a large rock and try and chuck it as far as she can. She knows that makes her feel better sometimes.
Small dopamine. Throw rock.
Yeah. And then she'll yell, and because she didn't make she hasn't made any attack rolls, she'll calm down after that.
As embarrassing as this is, your second head does check to see if Dan was maybe under the rock.
Okay.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Wayne, you hear one last word from your father. That's my boy.
Wayne closes his eyes, has a shiver down his spine. Puts the gun away and is silently crying at what he's done. He walks away.
Robin, Irenia's gonna want to check the body again.
Yeah, and Robin's just gonna kind of I think wait to see, seeing Irenia come up and check the body. She's just gonna kind of hang out for a minute, kind of watching Anne calm down, trying to calm herself down. I'm not even sure how aware she is that other people are just walking away.
Yeah.
And we'll then, if couple seconds pass after she throws a rock and takes a deep breath. She'll turn around to you, Robin, and say, "What was that?" I could. I Irene was. I know he's. But
We all saw things. Did you see the snakes and the rats?
yeah.
I don't think Velissa has been alive. She'll look over to Arena, right? She's been dead a while, right?
Yeah, this body is like almost a zombie. Victor says it might be inappropriate, but if we could cut it open. I don't know if this is the time or if the others would want to bring the body with us, but maybe we could learn more.
I don't think we should travel with this body.
You see him look around nervously, and he says, I don't think we should linger here either. I feel bad leaving her body here, though.
Crash, how heavy is it raining? Is it like a light drizzle?
It's
or...
it's a slow fat rain right now.
Okay. Does Wayne feel like it would impede like burning with accelerant?
Nah, you could probably burn with accelerant, yeah.
Alright. Wayne is going to walk up, upend a flask of oil over the body, and turn to Victor and say, either you light her up or I will.
Okay. He nods. Irenia says, Wayne, you didn't kill this girl. She was already dead.
I'm not crying over her death, I'm crying over my own actions.
Oh, I didn't notice that you were crying
It
at all.
doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
Victor, light her up.
Yeah, okay.
Robin kind of mutters under her breath. I mean, that seems like a waste. We could have just had the torchbearer do it, but okay.
Victor
When
grimaces and says, it's already been a pretty rough first day for that guy, huh?
When Wayne goes over to Dunbar and Minadora, is Minadora appalled by Wayne at all, or is she just sort of like, this is just another normal Tuesday?
This kid has seen such horrors. You know, by the end of the horror movie, the little kid that survives the horror movie, they just like, they've fucking seen it. They've seen it all at that point. Like, that's where this kid's at. Like, before
Okay.
this kid joined your party, she was already there. Now she's just quietly absorbing more horror into her body.
Are Taylor and Leo, are they walking together? Is Taylor like just headed out and is like trying to leave the group? Like what is the situation? Like how far ahead are you at this point? Like what's going on with that?
Taylor is following Leo.
Okay.
Leo's just having Martin keep walking with the horse, and Leo is just trying to calm himself by slowly patting the horse as they walk.
Fair.
There's a camp in 40 minutes.
As this thing burns, there's like no other stuff coming out of it though, right? Like
Doesn't seem to be.
okay. Like Robin's kind of keeping an eye as she slow walks behind everything, and she's gonna eventually, as he catches up to like the whole party, she's just gonna kind of look around. She's gonna be like, was that just like a wandering thing, or was it sent for us?
Irene says, who would send something like that to us?
Robin's gonna kind of shrug. She's going to say, hag Somebody with powerful magic, maybe the Dark Lord, if he wanted to mess with us for some reason. Swamp Witch, Baba Lasaga.
What did we do to piss her off?
Robin's gonna shrug. I'm just trying to think of people who might be powerful enough to do something like that.
Oh.
I don't know, or just random, wandering demon. I don't know.
As you guys contemplate whatever that horror was, you hear the sounds of the Vistani encampment off in the distance, and know that you will make it before sunset, and at least be able to get one more night in a sanctuary before heading back out onto the road. And that actually does put us at time. So, oof, spooky. All right. So, quick announcements. Assuming our schedules don't flip-flop on us, Dom and I were going to do a vodcast tomorrow night, about 7 p.m. ish.
Mhm.
We're going to talk about this new indie video game that came out this past week, Baldur's Gate 3. Small indie studio, tried their best, almost as good as Solasta. So we're gonna talk about that.
You now
I
have to roll on the consequences table, Crash.
it will be the fastest 1 hour vodcast we've probably ever recorded because
Mhm.
yeah
As soon
there's
as you're done with
no
the cast, you can get back to play.
there's no shortage of
You-
there's no shortage of nice things to say about it. Let me just say there's no shortage of nice things to say about it.
You want to do the podcast in game?
Oh man, I mean maybe we need to have something in the background.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do that. And then Saturday, nothing's going on. Well, at least not online for me, anyways. But there's always lots of stuff going on the server. Sunday morning, Mythic prep very early in the morning, followed by Curse of Strahd Daybreak prep, followed by Curse of Strahd Daybreak, followed by Solasta, followed by no, not by Solasta, followed by Baldur's Gate 3. There we go. They're both so good, I get confused.
He really doesn't want to roll the complication table.
And then Sunday night, Mythic. Monday will be the first night of Outlaws of Alkenstar Sunset. So pretty excited for that. Pretty nervous for that, but I've been working my ass off stream this week to get all the final prep done for that. Very, very excited to have essentially the entire campaign prepped before I start the campaign. Feels weird. It's a weird feeling. So yeah, I don't know what I guess the prep streams are just going to be literally reading like, oh, this is what we're doing today, and being like, well, that's the prep. So I'm kind of excited for that.
Knowing you're probably just gonna add a bunch of extra stuff now during this time.
Listen, that's true. So Tuesday is not Abomination Vaults, but it is Cyberpunk Red because we're taking a week off from Abomination Vaults. And then Wednesday is more Baldur's Gate, 4-player co-op tactician mode, and then Thursday we'll be back here. So does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
Saturday is a Carsophona's Bloodborne inspired. I forgot what it's called, the actual module, but they're doing a game on Saturday. I don't think anybody's going to be streaming it, but we might have somebody in the Discord, local streaming it. So maybe if we want to hang out, see that. That's gonna be happening. That's gonna be happening 8:00 Saturday, Eastern.
Nice. Okay. All right. Any other things before we adjourn? Okay, great. Hope and again, if anything happened tonight that was like too far, if any of the spooky stuff was like too far, or went against like something that you were like, hey, don't do this, please let me know, so that it doesn't happen again, sort of thing. You guys set the pace here of what is too gross or too scary. That particular encounter, I ran it, I believe, as it was designed. But like again, if there was too much gross or scary stuff, just let me know. If there was not enough, I guess let me know also. If you
I
thirsty
mean, it was
for.
pretty horrible.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, I'm not saying
So,
tone it down. It's
all right.
exactly
Yeah. Yeah.
what
Okay.
I
Okay.
signed up for. So,
Okay. Yeah.
I
I
don't
know
know
that
if I
I
want
know
to get worse.
we haven't really had like a shock horror encounter in a while, so I was interested to see that one show up on the table. So
I don't know. Jason falling and being broken into an indeterminate number of pieces was pretty shocking and horrible.
yeah, it's a different kind of shocking
Yeah.
and horror
Yeah,
for
it's different,
sure.
yeah.
Don't you
Yeah.
need like 47 like little tiny Jason icons to go
Oh,
in the card
no.
as well?
Oh my goodness.
oh my
Little
goodness.
pieces. He's
Yeah,
just in a barrel. You just
Listen,
put a barrel. Just
there's
put a barrel.
there's 21
Here.
carefully wrapped pieces of Jason in a barrel labeled Jason. And the abbot at the Abbey of St. Markovia, he can solve all your problems, just like the fucking Wizard of Oz. So you just got to bring it there and everything will be
Sure.
okay.
Oof. Oh,
Don't believe that
man.
at all.
Oh
Oh
man.
god, we get there and it turns out it's Elon Musk. He's like, no, I just got warped here like you guys did.
Oh my God. I mean,
Oh, no.
Elon was in Witchlight, so I mean, I don't know. I don't think
just-
I'd do it twice. I don't think I'd do it twice.
He
So.
brings back Jason, but it's just some new guy called X.
Yeah, just new guy
Oh
X.
my god.
Yeah.
I spent $40 billion on this.
So
I call it X.
so in Witchlight Isekai, the timeline they were in, when the pandemic hit, everyone just agreed to wear a mask for 2 weeks, and then they didn't have a pandemic anymore. And then in that timeline, Elon Musk was so confident that he didn't get hair plugs. So yeah. And then to impress his alien wife, he brought back BronyCon, and they had so the party had to go to BronyCon for reasons related to the plot, very important reasons related to the plot. The BronyCon revival hosted by Elon Musk for his alien bride, Grimes. So yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
We had a car chase with a pit fiend, so it's really good.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Yeah, but no, I think we'll pass. I think I'll pass on Elon Musk. I'm mad at him for turning Twitter into a porn site. So, like, I'm scrolling, and it's just like naked cosplay girls, like all the time. I'm like, man, I ain't even on my horny account. This is me trying to use Twitter. It's just I don't know. I feel like I don't.
Twitter.
What's Twitter, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
X
yeah,
now.
X, baby.
Oh my God, whatever. Depresso time. Anyways, another interesting meta fact about demiplanes like this is when something gets summoned in, it can't leave. So I think that came up with the elementals, way back when you guys were talking about elementals.
Yeah, the one elemental.
Yeah.
Fine,
So you got peeps that like summon in a demon, and then the demon can't go home afterwards.
How could they?
Right. Yeah. So it makes for a very dangerous ecosystem, for sure. So, anyways, I just thought I think it's one of the neat things about the game. It's one of those optional rules that a lot of GMs don't bother with. Like if they had magic using characters, if you had like a shepherd druid, it's like the worst thing you could play in Curse of Strahd if your GM actually plays it correctly, because anything you summon in, as soon as the summoning is over, they can't leave, and then they immediately turn against you.
How to feed a village.
Right? Yeah, just keep summoning animals. The animals go crazy and try to kill everybody. Oh man. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll see you guys next week / around the Discord.
Alrighty.
Good night.
Take care.
Yeah, Crash.